Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It sounds like we might get a Milu raid later. That would be fun. That would be very fun. Yeah, I did see she was going online, so that's fun. Welcome back.
All right, yeah. Welcome back to Adventure Corp appliance reviews. Today we'll be going over some different blenders. We have 4 different ones today.
Oh my god, can you imagine being named Adventure Corp and going over appliances?
It's going to be a riveting episode.
Law says, oh look, it's a bunch of nerds.
I'm not a nerd.
Someone throw something
a
at him digitally.
Get it.
Yeah, hi. This is Adventure Corp. We play D&D, currently on Sundays. Yeah, we do cool stuff, run around, play games. It's long form, you know, there's some combat and stuff, but there's lots of RP and story playing. If you like what you do, Twitch is the best place to watch us. If you want to watch our past episodes, you can get it all on YouTube. You can get our previous campaign and whatnot. And then on top of that, if you drive a lot or you can't watch things, you can get us on podcasts wherever you get podcasts. Spotify, Audible, Apple, those type of things. Maybe iHeartRadio. I don't think we're on iHeartRadio.
That'd be pretty sick.
iHeartRadio. Yeah, and then also, if you like to show appreciation, like, follow, tell your friends, share it on wherever social medias you like, or gift or
if you're listening to us on the QE2,
subscribe.
Get out of the fast lane unless you're passing somebody. Thank you.
So, we do appreciate it. Oh, and then finally,
I was also told I'm the coolest ever.
Yeah.
I haven't said it much, but get on our Discord. It's Adventure Corp.
That's not a high bar.
It's all in our links, but you know that's where that you can interact with us outside of stream here.
Oh.
We do stream on TikTok and YouTube as well.
I'll get that bar
We interact with people on Twitch. We might see some comments from TikTok or YouTube, but we also might not. So feel free to watch on those. But Twitch is the place to be if you want to interact with us and be a part of things if we have polls and whatnot. But thank you.
Yeah. So a few things. One, it's September as of today, day 1 of September. So get your subs. Yeah, a little bit of chat that we missed was Law saying, yes, Alex, you fucking are a nerd. Runa is the coolest person there.
He didn't say a nerd. He said you fucking are, which I think is just,
fucking
you kind of mixed up the words there.
This is like the lowest level of context clues where you pay attention to both sides of the conversation, and even lower than that, your side of
obviously
the conversation.
he meant to say you are fucking,
Okay, but
and
just
that
remember,
is true.
said the DM. Our enemy.
so true.
Our enemy.
Yeah.
Also, Law had a realization the other day when I was watching some other streams how annoying it is to get ads when you're mid-stream and get cut off from the stream. And I was like, we should maybe start doing proper ad breaks to keep that from happening. And then I remembered that Law exists, so you are single-handedly the reason we don't need ad breaks. I just want you to know that. Okay, let's get into the action. Where we last left off. We are in a little bit of an interruption to some downtime that you guys are taking. You were relaxing at home, enjoying your time away from adventure, and you found your door being battered down from the outside. There was a group of astral knights there, searching for, it seemed, Minnow, who seems to be keeping a dangerous secret of some kind. You managed to defeat this party after whisking Minnow away to safety, and boarded their rather strange floating ship. You got into most of the rooms on the ship. One of you was nearly feeble-minded, and then you proceeded to question the one living member of this group of knights that had not been slain in the combat.
So well.
It went really well. You dominated him and got a bunch of very honest answers to very important questions. And then that ended, and he promptly exploded into divine light and gore bits.
He sent us unsolicited dick pics.
Yeah, he did.
And we
he
were
didn't
blinded.
like that we didn't like him, so he blew up like a kamikaze, and then we were blind. And we turned into fish people.
No. Cylph'e and Jasmine now stand in this room blind, unable to see, eyes being damaged by the intense light. Yeah, you sent a message to Lance, who went sprinting, telling Cyrus that something is wrong with Cylph'e, and is making his way here as you guys are in this room.
I'm just lying on the ground.
Okay.
I'm lying on the corner ground.
Just
You're lying on the ground.
Pain.
Cyrus, you
I am
are
a
on the
lion
ship.
on the
ship.
This strange windowless metal ship. Lance, 15 minutes later, maybe a bit less if he's taking a good run, bursts through the door breathless, just throwing open and.
Or me and
unlocking the
Jasmine
door.
are just like on the floor there.
What's wrong?
Does he not see the blood and guts? You said that he all over the room.
He's looking at Cylph'e, who is like covered in blood, but otherwise seems fine. And he's like looking at like, what? You said you were turning into a fish person?
Yeah, the fish person blew up into light, and now
Wait, what fish person?
the ones we brought here for questioning.
They weren't a fish person though.
But they were from the astral sea, so basically a fish person.
We're blind.
I don't think so. Okay, that's a problem. Did you try healing?
I flip off in a random direction.
His general stupid question. Okay, you're right. I can take you back to Cyrus.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know what to do here.
It's okay.
Should we wait for your mom to come back?
Yes. Just leave me here to die as a fish person.
You're so not a fish person.
But I can't see anything, and it was all light, so I think this is what happens when you evolve into a fish person.
Okay, at least you can joke about it.
Please, go.
Joke.
Okay. He's gonna lead you guys like into the house and take you guys over and like sponge you off basically. Like wash you off, get you guys like a change of clothes and like a bucket that you know where is to put like your soiled clothing into. And just kind of like tell you where you are in the house. Like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna tell Minnow. Nope, fuck. I'm gonna tell someone what's happening so they can look after you guys. Yeah, I'll tell Hung. And then I'm gonna go with Cyrus.
He is a hot piece of meat.
Yeah, as he goes out near Hung. Okay, so, Cylph'e and, Jade, who's Jade? Jasmine are blind. And,
Who's Jade?
they're blind, and they're gonna need some looking after. So if you can make sure if they call you, don't go in there. They're probably changing. No, stop. Okay, stay here, and if they call you, help them. Like, lead them around. Make them food. Get someone to make... I gotta go talk to Cyrus. You can figure this out. I hope. As Lance goes running off, a little while later, you'll hear a knocking on the door, both of you.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
You guys need anything?
No.
All good.
But you're blind.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
just in bed. I'm not doing nothing.
How did you make it to bed?
You feel around, and when you find a frame of wood, and there's a soft, plushy thing, it's a bed.
It was like a shelf with a cushion on it.
You really fucked up.
Yeah.
Why do we have a shelf with a cushion on it in our house, and we don't even have a cat?
Okay. It's like 10 minutes later.
I'm gonna not look, but I'm like, how are we more competent than the guy that can see?
As Cyrus, Lance would come back.
As he's been gone, I've been casting some spells.
Okay, what have you been casting?
1 second here.
The acceleration of time.
Okay, so
Be useful, Lance.
I cast Summon Fire Elemental at 5th level.
Yeah.
So I have a 5th level, like medium-sized
Yep.
soldier guard there. And then I cast Planar Binding. I paid the 1,500 gold.
Okay.
I'm like, guard the ship. Don't let anybody on.
You watch a fiery hand come up in salute to you, and then it takes up a position next to the entrance to the ship here.
I tell them, I'm like, don't like actively fight people. If they have any questions, show them this, and I'm gonna like give him a thing that like to our address with my name and our mansion.
It grabs it, and it promptly lights into flame.
Okay, I put it down on the ground.
You bring a new one, put it on the ground there. Law is trying to bully me, it seems. be useful. And also bullying Lance. That's awful.
That's pretty regular.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's
So I
deserved.
got our. He's good for 10 days. No concentration.
It's just words.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Is it 10 days?
It's 10 days with a 6th level.
Oh, okay, yes. So, you put him there, Lance would come back. Oh shit, what happened?
Nothing. I just made a guard because it seems like I gotta go.
Okay. That's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah.
So, the night, turned into salsa, and
It's like Cylph'e.
they got blinded by whatever
Blood
exploded.
Babylon.
Okay.
I don't know if they got anything out of them. I just got them to a room,
We
basically.
got all of them out of them.
Okay.
We should probably hurry back because I left Hunk in charge,
Sort
which
of
is
blind.
nerve-wracking.
Yeah, Hunk is. Well, he's a hunk of something. Alright, let's go.
As
Okay.
you guys head back, you find Hunk just kind of smiling, standing next to a closed doorway.
Why are you smiling like that?
Yeah.
I've been learning a lot.
A lot about what?
We don't have any cats here.
About people and things and
Okay.
various ways of how to...
Yeah, good job, Hunk. Yes, we don't have any cats.
Thank you.
Okay. As you were.
Deliver him
Okay.
though.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
No, I tried that. They're just in
Hello.
beds.
Yeah, sorry. Hey, it's Cyrus and Lance.
You
Can we
guys
come
can
in?
come in if
Okay,
you want.
thanks.
Whoa.
Do what you will.
As you watch Lance, Cyrus, and Hunk come in.
I'm like, what happened?
So
We don't watch.
I
Yeah,
dominated
that's true.
person, the guy, and he told us that Minnow's a doppelganger,
What?
and that she. They,
Was she in league with the
But
people
no,
from?
listen. She's wanted because she freed slaves.
Is she in league with the people from Jasmine's home?
No.
Are we sure?
Not every doppelganger's related to, taking over an entire kingdom.
Yeah, but aren't they like generally like pretty evil?
I haven't known in a long time. I don't know. I have to question that, but
Actually-
not right now.
What would I know about doppelgangers from the astral?
Why, you guys have dealt with them?
No, from the
already?
astral sea.
Well, probably not much. They're not something you bump into commonly. Like, if you recognize you've bumped into a doppelganger, it's doing a really shit job. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But from dealing with them, doppelgangers are generally considered pretty uncaring and a very alien morality compared to the races you're used to dealing with. They are not to the last evil.
But Minnow is being hunted because she saved slaves, not because she
Okay.
took them and ate them or made them into something. Like she saved their lives,
Okay.
and now she's a traitor.
So Minnow's a Why are you? I'm over here. What are you? Why are you?
Did Lance not Lance?
Did Lance tell me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna grab a tissue box. Throw it to her.
It hits me.
Okay, you weren't kidding.
This is cruel, cruel vengeance for a lifetime.
Hold on. I'm gonna go to the back and I'm gonna get two long pieces of tree branches,
Okay.
about probably 5.5 feet tall
Okay.
for each
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna need these.
What we're gonna need?
Here, I'll show you. And
Where's mine?
you're not blind.
Oh, I thought we needed them.
Hunk, can you cut the grass?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Don't use scissors. Use what we give you every time. Don't. You used kitchen scissors last time, and it took you 3 days.
Yeah, I can't find them. So, I guess I'll use the scythe.
Thank you. Thank
I'm
you.
gonna give them both their canes. I'm like, hey, so this should help you run, and I'm gonna kind of show them their hands like this, tap tap tap. That's how you can find things.
I'm gonna tap
Words
tap
from an
him.
actual blind man.
Start swatting.
Wow,
No, but along the ground, along the
Have
ground,
you grown?
along the ground. Here, Jade, you too. Here.
She doesn't interact with you at all.
You don't want a cane, Jade?
Do not care.
We need to get.
I don't care.
You gonna stay in this room?
Find a way to fix us.
We can
Okay.
get my mom.
Yeah, can you send a message to your mom? Number one, see if Minnow's okay and update her.
So I have a problem.
What?
I was going to cast magic in the room to heal us, and I went to go start doing it, and I realized that I don't remember what to do if I can't see what I'm doing. So, when I'm going to cast a spell, I just fall flat. So do you have that chest spell where you could send her a message?
Yeah, hold on.
Well, you did send her beforehand, and she said she couldn't rush back, that she would come back when she could, so...
Yeah.
So
That's
maybe
true.
we just wait. Do we
Well-
want to try and check on Minnow?
Well, I guess we could try to teleport.
We could go to the wizard tower. He has a way there. I could give you one of my little hand things. And then you could attune to it.
Wizard Tower sounds like a good idea. Give you guys some practice moving around with your sticks.
Or
Yeah.
you could carry me.
Yeah, no, you
I
guys
do
should.
that.
It's a good
Yeah.
thing. It's a good thing.
Sure. Lance will come over and, pick you up.
Thank
Princess
you.
Terry.
Lance,
What?
are you gonna carry her to the bathroom every time she has to go?
Probably.
You gonna carry her to make a sandwich?
Yeah.
This could be her new reality. I think she needs to gain some
It's not
independence.
a new reality. Have you met her mother?
I'm just saying she has to
All
get
we
some
have to do is
independence.
regenerate our eyes. My mother can do it for sure. I could do it too if I...
Jade, are you gonna come
Where?
to
Sure.
Shara?
Or do you want to stay here with Unk?
Yeah, Jade, you should come.
Fine.
Do you want someone to carry you?
No.
Okay. Let's...
Tap,
I
tap.
point at the wall. Onward!
Okay, he's gonna just spin you, so you're pointing at the door. Yeah, as you guys head out, you make your way just out of the city to the...
Is Jade tapping?
I'm gonna cast locate object on Lance's sword or something.
Oh, okay.
Like
As a bit of your sleeve comes up and starts to pull you towards him as you make your way along after them. Lance kind of notices the way you're doing this and is going to go.
Do you guys use the cane, though?
I don't.
Okay.
Well, it says,
I would like-
That's brilliant.
I would like some rolls. Because you know where you're going, but you don't know what is around you, in front of you,
They're probably your first step down from the front of the house, down to the street, is probably pretty disastrous. The
every
floor
fucking curb,
just-
listen.
What would you know?
I'm just
Alex out here
saying.
with Galaxy Brain.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
No, you, your first step, from the front of the house out, the world opens up and you fall into a yawning chasm that suddenly ends with your knee meeting the street below and the rest of your body spilling out after it as you.
Jasmine, are you
find the ground
okay?
again.
Jade, are you okay?
Shut up.
But that's why I gave you the cane, so you could feel where the ground is.
Fuck off.
Well, they're not as useful when you're in a flame.
I think that's the first time we've heard Jay tell someone to fuck off like that. I love the embarrassed Jade. It's so good.
He's having a hard time.
Yeah, as you pick yourself up, if you're not using the cane, Lance is gonna do his best to call it there's a curb here. I'm going over. It is moderately useful. There's probably a couple more spills in your future.
Yep.
Going here, you guys find yourself at a stone tower outside the city. You can see a rather unimpressed wizard inside looking
Lance,
over.
what can you see?
I don't see an unimpressed wizard. For once, my life is happy.
We're at the tower. He's grumpy as usual.
Can you send us to Shara?
Yes, I suppose I can.
Thank you.
I thumbs up in the wrong direction.
I'm like, Jade,
Is
step.
she drunk?
Who?
He's looking at Cylph'e, who is.
Oh.
I'm literally immune to poison.
The wrong way.
She's blind.
You've been drunk before.
Yeah, when I was not immune to poison because I pissed
Well, how's
off a
he supposed
sea
to know?
hag.
Jade, step forward a foot. You're not in the
I
circle.
just take a step forward.
Okay.
Still grumpy.
Alright.
No acknowledgement that I'm accepting any help.
We're going through. I'm not accepting any responsibility for this. As he's going to cast the spell, and you guys find yourself appearing just outside the castle in a locked room. Shortly, a guard would come by, and you see a lizard face letting you out.
Is Minnow still here?
I have no clue.
Okay, I'll go find her. Lance, find Minnow.
Don't tell her what we know.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Law says I'm dead. I wheeze so hard my throat hurts. Yeah, it was pretty good. Lance is gonna take you with him and start like looking through the castle, going to.
Well,
the
she's in my
usual
room,
areas.
so we go there first.
A castle filled with stairs. One of the most highest concentrations of stairs there could be.
There's actually, yeah, I intentionally made this a very tall castle.
You will make it into the castle, and eventually Lance will be like, okay, we're going upstairs here, and you are going to, and it's a turret, so it's like circular. You're going to slowly make your way, like step by step. I do want an acrobatics check for this one because it is not all even. Stairs.
Disadvantage.
An acrobatics check with disadvantage, huh?
Straight roll.
What?
Great roll.
The reason there's a roll at all is because she's blind. This isn't something you normally roll acrobatics for, right? So,
12.
12. You make it up. It's a rather slow process, but you carefully like feel your way up
You slay.
these stone steps until you catch up to everybody at the top. Lance would be into your room at this point. Minnow would.
Yeah, and I
sitting,
purposely take her
couple
to
books in front of her.
a stairwell that has no railing and has uneven, not same spaced stairs, like a short stair, long stair.
It's like a turret, so there's always going to be a wall for her.
No,
to
I know.
touch.
I take her
But
to
they do have uneven steps because they are like
Okay,
carved
good,
stone.
good.
So it is some work.
Good.
As you guys find yourself up, Minnow is sitting here, a couple books spread in front of her. Lance is whispering, okay, she's here.
Hi, Minnow!
Hello?
Hi! Where are you? In the room right now. I can see you, I just need to know.
I'm over here by the reading nook.
Lance.
You-
Aim me towards her.
You can hear her voice.
Face
No,
it.
hold on. You can hear her voice. You can turn to her voice.
Yeah, I'm getting Lance to do it. Lance!
Yeah.
Put me on the bed. Please.
Okay. He's going to walk you over the bed, put you down. Okay, just careful. Okay.
I'm gonna just like tap a chair with my like. I'm sitting over here for Jade.
Lance is going to come over and try and grab Jade's like hand and pull her over. Does she react?
Well, you know that lady on the bus? That Vine back in the day? And she will walk in the direction she heard footsteps.
I am going to need another acrobatics check.
That is a 15.
15. Okay, you make your way over. You do like stub your shin against like the cross member of the chair, but you keep a like straight face. Sit yourself down in the chair. It wasn't loud enough for anybody to know. You just have a little bit of like a bruising feeling there as you sit yourself down in the chair.
1 point of lay on hands.
Yeah. When no one's when you think no one's looking, just reach that little glow from your hands.
I am gonna go talk to one of the servants and be like, "We haven't eaten. Can we get some lunch?
Of course.
Just some bread, crackers with like spread cheese, jam, that kind of thing."
No
That'd be
sausage
great.
rolls?
I should bring up something to eat.
Thank you.
Wow.
As you guys sit, and Minnow has this look of trepidation just painted across her face. For those of you that can see it.
Yeah. I think she's having a
So,
grand
Minnow.
time.
We murdered all but one,
Okay.
And then he kamikaze.
but unfortunately,
They got away.
well, the one that got away was the wizard that had the item that tracked you. We have their ship,
That's a good start.
but we have some other information. Is there anything that you would like to tell us?
I've told you all I can.
Okay, well, I'm giving you an opportunity to tell us
What they might
things
know
you might
about
want to tell us and things that we might know about you.
Make me a persuasion check. I'm going to make an insight check. And Losses, Dan, you may not know this, but most people aren't used to actually sono-locating. So the conscious ability to locate sound is a lot harder for us.
Actually, I never thought about that. That is going to be 23.
23.
14 plus 9.
You see a long look at you as you say this, and you can see the, thought going on behind her eyes as she is, mulling over things.
As she's doing that, I'm just mentioning to her, I'm like, the girls did manage to torture one of them.
Okay.
For information.
I've said all I can.
Okay.
She doesn't have to tell us anything she doesn't want to.
That's fine. So did you know that they were doppelgangers?
They were doppelgangers?
Or sorry, what were they again? Sorry.
One that you
Changelings.
spoke to was a shifter.
A shifter. Were they mostly shifters, or?
There was a few shifters, a few elves, a few weirder things.
And like a weird hobgoblin looking one. So the one that we got was a shifter. And did we learn what their thing was with their?
No.
No, we didn't know what they're called.
No.
But basically, they were sent to hunt you down because you escaped
With some people.
with some people, a lot of people, and you could understand how we might have some concerns because we were told you were a doppelganger, and just based off of our past experience with doppelgangers, I wanted to give you the opportunity to tell us that, because you not telling us and trying to hide things just plays into the whole same problem we had with Jasmine and her family.
Fine.
And
You have me. As her face will shift into that of a doppelganger, the blue skin, the red eyes. I figured you should at least deal with your problem if you were the one who caused it.
What? What are you talking about? You're the one that escaped with the slaves. Not us.
You're the one who killed all of the people protecting me.
Who is the people protecting you?
Have you forgotten already, slaughtering your way into my castle, killing my brethren and all of my guards?
My mother?
Wait, you don't know.
No.
Wait, do you think Minnow's the doppelganger?
Are you a part of Jasmine's castle?
I'm offended. You're blind, but you don't recognize your own wife.
Ugh!
oh,
Ugh!
for fuck's sakes!
Fucking hate this bitch.
So Minnow's fucked.
Minnow's gone.
Oh no!
Minnow doesn't exist.
Always?
Apparently.
Where's Minnow?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Did you eat her?
Why would I eat her? What do you think I am?
Okay, I'm going to cast telekinesis heightened
Okay.
on her.
Okay.
So she can make a strength saving throw.
Okay, I think it's
No,
a strength
strength
check.
Oh, sorry, strength
Can
check.
you heighten? I don't know
Absolutely.
if you could heighten that.
I can.
Hold up.
You can. So
It only works on the first.
It works on the
saving.
first saving throw.
Right, but this isn't a saving throw. Which
It doesn't
is why
matter. It's a spell.
Yeah,
no,
but
it's when
doesn't-
you
heightened is they've disadvantage on their saving
throw,
which
and this is
isn't
a check, which means you actually couldn't heighten telekinesis. I mean, that's one of the strengths of telekinesis is that it makes it a check, but that I never thought about them. Regardless, I'm going to make a strength check here. She has.
Well, I need to know if I can heighten it or not, because that just seems like stupid wording.
Technically no.
Okay, so what are you going with?
I'm going to do a straight roll. She's got
Okay,
the
so
solid
no
bonus-
heightening things with checks.
Yeah.
Good to know.
She's got the solid bonus of a +0. And that is a 17.
I have to roll.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, no, 14, so once again 23.
23.
Okay, awesome.
Okay.
So she's locked in place.
As she feels this telekinetic grip tighten around her.
Okay.
Careful.
And that would have been quickened, and then I'm going to bonfire onto the floor beside her.
Careful. You don't find Minnow without me.
great. You die if you don't tell us where Minnow is.
Well, then we're at somewhat of an impasse, aren't we?
I don't know. I feel like you could probably get up to the knees or at least your hips. You don't need those.
I've been through worse.
Sure.
You've met the people hunting me.
I also met the people that killed Jasmine's entire family.
And one of them's in the room right now.
I don't know that that's really a vote of unconfidence in my ability to withstand things.
Just Dominator.
Yep, really.
Sixth level.
Really good. I still don't have spell slots, but
You also can't see her.
can't see her.
Do you have to be able to see?
Yep.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
So why don't we talk about this like adults?
Sure. I haven't moved you over the fire.
And I haven't left while you were distracted, so a little bit of trust, maybe you can loosen your grip.
Oh, she's not in pain. I'm not hurting her. She just can't move.
She's intimating that you let her go from the telekinesis.
No. I, too many times have had people slip around and try to fuck us over. Constantly. You can talk to us while you're here.
Unless you can prove to us that you're gonna stay and listen to us.
You can't trust anything they say.
If
They
I
literally
wanted to leave
killed
while you were distracted. I would be
everyone in Jasmine's family. Killed hundreds of guards.
She also knows where Minnow is.
Yes, and that is the only reason she's still alive.
What do you want?
gone. I want protection. They didn't lie to you. I did leave with many slaves. I was just one of the slaves. And we moved again, and we moved again, till eventually we had enough strength to keep them from finding us, and enough strength to fight any parties that did come across us and keep them from reporting back. And then all that got thrown to shit.
Do you have like some truth or anything?
I don't. Not on me at the moment.
Oh, actually, do you have any spell slots, Runa?
I got first and second and 1/4.
Okay. You could Zone of Truth. You don't need sight for that.
I'll roll. In character, Cylph'e's struggling, because the way that I see it is she gets her power internally, but she uses a lot more, like, method to doing it. Like, she takes it more scientifically and, like, magic-y, like a wizard would, than she does a cleric. So, she also has photographic memory, so when she gets to cast things, I think she... That's good. She struggles because she like goes to move her hands the way she wants, and she's like,
Not sure if they're doing what she's
Yeah.
saying. Yeah.
and there's not the confidence that the
Go,
magic.
go ahead and make me a spell attack roll to see if you can.
I want to cast. Do I have to see
For what?
somatic?
Almost
and
everything you have to
verbal?
see.
Well, except
Within range. I
except
want to do detect thoughts.
Yeah, one creature within range.
Yeah, but even so, the one thing that's different is the saving throw ones you have to be able to see. Spell attack rolls you can roll with disadvantage. Like she could guiding bolt at disadvantage.
Because I have a free use of detect thoughts because I have the thing the feature.
I love that.
Very good, thank you.
And I'm gonna cast detect thoughts on her.
Okay. You would cast Detect Thoughts, and there would be nothing there.
She has a fucking mind shield in range.
She's got something. But yeah, you don't, you're not able to pick up any thoughts from where you hear her voice emanating from.
What if I cast Zone of Truth? Will you just pass it so that we can get the truth out of you?
With no guarantee that you're even worth talking to? No. Right now, it seems the only thing keeping me alive is I know where your friend is. That's
I
not a place
understand.
to start a conversation from if I'm just going to give up that information and then be killed.
I don't know what to do then.
I'm just gonna like step just outside the door with Cylph'e and them quick. Do we
Okay,
even?
you're going to have to lead two of them out, but you get Cylph'e above the bed.
Sure.
and lead them out the door.
Do you want to? We could literally just imprison her till tomorrow and dominate her. We don't even have to deal with this. Why are we even wasting our time with this person?
Hey, she could tell us things right now if we treat her like a decent something.
And let her live?
We don't have to come up with what we're going to do with her immediately, but she wants some kind of protection. So
hold on,
we
Jade.
don't...
Do whatever you want.
You have no opinions about this person who killed your family, and
Nope.
does Jasmine have any opinions?
No.
Could we ask Jasmine?
No.
I'm going to insight check with disadvantage because I can't see her face.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Also, do any of you have rings of mind shielding?
Yeah, no.
Nope.
No,
Not
no.
on this campaign.
Last campaign.
No.
Why?
No reason.
No. Natural 1 and a 5, so I get inspiration.
Well, 30.
Also, Law said so she doesn't know where Minnow is. She doesn't want to be forced to tell the truth because then she couldn't keep up the farce that is keeping her alive.
That is a possibility.
Possibility. I got a
One of-
31.
Is the possibility.
Ooh.
Just unreadable.
No,
just,
nothing.
just as she's been the entire time, stoic.
I'm going to walk in, and I'm going to cast Suggestion heightened on her.
Okay.
I would like my eyes back.
So you are casting a heightened suggestion against her.
Mm-hmm.
Is that all you're doing? Are you doing anything else with it?
I will take a d12 of damage to put a second meta magic on it
Okay.
and cast it subtly.
Okay. In which case she won't counterspell it. As what are you suggesting with a sentence or two to her? One thing you would remember, having dealt with doppelgangers before, is they are immune to charm.
Oh, so then
Suggestion will
Yeah.
just fail. Yeah.
okay, no, so I would know that then. I would.
Yeah, you would be aware of that. You guys learned that one the hard way.
Is Yurifey here?
No.
Okay.
Not that you know of.
Okay, so sorry, we're still in the hallway.
Okay.
We could get my sister. My sister knows how to make people talk.
By eating them.
We're just gonna kill her. So.
Okay, do you want to go get Cylaph?
Is there a servant nearby, Lance?
I can go get one. Okay. As he goes down, you hear himself. Oh shit! Oh god! Shit! I'm sorry. I'll clean this up. You just can you go get Sophie's sister? No. Yeah, the other one. Okay, thanks. And then you hear like clattering going on. As like a minute later, Lance will come up with a tray full of food and like empty cups and like an empty pitcher. Like, found a servant.
Good.
She was bringing up the food.
Oh.
I was kind of rushing down the stairs.
But
But your sister's coming.
I'll go put it on like one of the little tables in the hallway.
Okay.
And it's like bread and bagels and crackers with like spreads that you would have to put on them.
Most of it survived.
Set it down.
Some
Like,
got a little soggy.
here you guys go. There's some food.
Perfect.
Lance
Let me
is
know
gonna
if
go
you
over and start, like,
need
buttering
any
and
help.
jamming up some things, and he's going to bring one over to Cylph'e and give it to you, and then he's going to go over and make another one and bring it over to Jade and try and give
Lance,
it to you. What?
let them be
Dude,
independent.
they're fucking blind.
They can do it. You think blind people can't make their own fucking food?
I don't know what blind people can do. I just know they're blind, and I can do something to help.
Okay. We wait for Cylaph.
Okay. She will be there probably like 10 minutes.
Okay, so my spells would go away by the end.
As you would see, settling herself down after the telekinesis is gone, just kind of like smoothing out Minnow's dress on her. That's better. As your sister would come in, sweep up.
Before she goes in the room,
Yeah.
she's on the hall with us. Do we tell her?
Yeah.
Okay, so the person in there is not Minnow. The the person there is a doppelganger who has
Taken
supposedly
Minnow.
taken Minnow from us. We need to get the information out of her. But Cylph'e's having a hard time with her magic and doesn't have Dominate left.
It's also a charm effect.
Oh, it's also a charm effect. Fuck. So we just need to get the information out of her and
You're pretty good at getting information.
ideally kill her
Oh,
after that.
that's my wife in there. Yeah.
Hard then.
Oh, that's the
She
woman who...
forced me to marry her under charm.
You know
Yeah.
an uncle.
So,
And what is your goal with this?
To find Minnow.
person?
that's it. Find Minnow. And then kill that woman in there. Yeah, thing.
And are we prepared to bargain? Or
Ideally not.
I know the thing that you really want is protection, but you know who's hunting her? People from the Astral Sea! And they have kamikaze people that can blind people on a whim and then die.
is that how you became blind?
Yes. And then they also are a lot of shifters and stuff, and they have a spell that leads directly to her no matter where she is.
So we're not going to give her protection. The only other option would be to leave her and give her protection here, and I don't know if you guys want that.
And this is the extent of your position.
I
If
don't-
I'm going to be bargaining or dealing on your behalf, I need all the information and what you are willing to give up or do.
Me? Anything? I love Minnow.
Is torture not off the table?
And torture is certainly on the table.
I'm fine with that.
Very well.
I just want to find Minnow. She's my good girl, my great pen pal.
You could message Minnow. Oh, I guess you can't right now.
Well, I'm going to go in and I will do my best with what you have told me.
Okay. I'm listening by the door.
As she steps in and looks around and is going to go over and pull out a chair and twist it and sit down, and you see your sister sitting up very straight and proper. So nice to meet you. I am Cylaph, one of the princesses of the towers here. I understand you are married to my sister. A most unfortunate decision on your part. Well, you can call me Queeralai. And yes, we are married. Your sister did it herself, bound us with magic. So if you have anyone to be upset with, take it up with her. I see. Now, as I understand your position, you are looking for protection from the people who hunt you. And you would be willing to bargain for this, or do I need tougher methods? I am willing to bargain. I'm glad they sent in someone reasonable. And I think you'll find tougher methods don't work so well on me. I have been well trained on how to withstand torture. Interesting.
This is great.
This
So
is our most reasonable person in the family.
Well, I am glad to see you are confident. We shall start with words then. Obviously, you will agree to annul the marriage with my sister. And we first need to ascertain that Minnow is
A
alive
great show.
for it to be worth talking to you further. But honestly, the only one I care about is the first. So prove it if you can. Very well. I'm going to cast a little bit of magic, if you don't mind. As she is going to pull an orb up out of her dress. She will stand up and
Where
walk
was it?
over to
Yeah.
your
What was
sister.
this orb? A whole orb?
Is it on like a string of orbs?
Nope. No, it's
One orb of many.
Can we see this?
Yeah.
Okay, I am being wary.
Okay, you are watching carefully as she approaches and begins to cast her spell, holding the orb out in front of her and Cylaph, who is seated in front of her, as the orb starts to shift and a scene starts to play across it. As Cylaph watches. Well, I'm willing to believe that Minnow is alive then, as the scrying spell is terminated. And she walks back over and sits herself down. So we have a place to start from. Your safety is a tricky matter. The easiest would be to make sure that you cannot be tracked, and then you would be on your own. However, you've been somewhat of a pain to my family. If I was willing to do something like that, I would need confirmation that you won't continue to be such a pain. Well, I can give you my word. No, that will not do, I am afraid. I think that one is out. I'm not prone to making my enemies harder to find. So the second is to put you under someone's care who can keep you safe. I think we could find such a person. You're proposing a new type of bondage, then. I be someone's
Bondage?
servant.
The orbs are now bonded?
I propose putting you under someone's service, yes. And you're welcome to leave anytime you want. Of course, I'm sure your protection would end then too. I'm not willing to be a servant again. Well then, we move on to the third option. Sweet release. I can make it painless. You no longer have to worry about all these troubles that followed you. Go quietly and gently. I think I'll pass on the third option. Then we are back to torture. I had hoped we would arrive here. Cylph'e and Cyrus?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go out. I will be back. Keep our guest company.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. She is going to head out, and she will come back about 20 minutes later with a tray of bottles in front of her, and is going to go into the room and set them down. So we are going to start with me, but essentially the rules of the game are, you tell me where to find her, and things get less bad. And then when we retrieve her, things stop hurting so much. I have brought a few friends that I put together myself. She's going to start mixing things here. Right. She's going to come over and just close the door.
Well, she'll get it done.
Okay, I have an idea. Let me think. No, I don't have an idea right now. I would need time.
Law says the sign of a really great DM is when you can set it up so that you don't end up talking for long stretches, Bradley Mullick and roasting Isaac for this. I didn't tell them to go and get an NPC to negotiate for them, okay? That's not on me!
It's called good planning.
We were lost.
Do we have any...
Sometimes
Do we have any scrolls? Like, what
they
scrolls
make
do
a
we have?
request of you, and you acquiesce. Thank you, Brett.
What scrolls do we have?
Oh, I have an orgasm scroll.
Oh, what a great spell.
It has an orb attached. I got none.
Okay. We had Warding Bond, we had...
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, yeah, we have 3
Yeah,
warding
well,
bond,
that
3
means your
of
players
cure
are
wound.
smart.
It's a hibachi wand
How
of
often does that
orgasm.
happen, Law? How often?
Damn.
Come on, man.
We just let my sister do her thing, I think.
Yeah.
At the back there.
My hibachi wand of orgasm has, like, a couple hours worth of charge every day, but it has to recharge with the next dawn.
Fuck's sakes.
I don't understand law. So, your sister will come out about 4 hours later.
Jesus fuck.
Alright. It's rather anticlimactic. But,
We found where she is.
yes, she's in your basement.
Really?
Yes.
That's the work.
In our basement?
Yes.
Fuck.
So, what the... It's a good hiding spot. We never thought to check our own house.
Is she still alive?
According to the scrying, I saw yes.
No, is the doppelganger still?
Yes.
What did you do to her?
That is for me to know.
Are you a doppelganger? Did she doppelgang you?
No, she is inside, and I need you to come in to annul this silly marriage.
On my way. I don't move. I look around.
I'll witness it. I'm like, Cylph'e.
Your sister will grab your hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fucking name.
She takes you over, and you can see the doppelganger.
No.
That's true. Those of you looking at can see
Nope.
the doppelganger.
No one with vision is in this scene.
Is sitting
Cyrus has his eyes closed.
slumped, still not tied up, just slumped, unmoving. She looks undamaged for the most part.
I mean, she drank stuff. It's like poison.
And she will take you over. Right. Cylph'e,
Yeah.
if you could request a divorce from her, worded in such a way that she only needs say yes.
We aren't working out. And I really need to move on into my own things. And I think you really need to move on to your own things. And I know it's really hard for you because you really loved me. And, it was a really beautiful marriage. Can you... You just have to say yes, and the marriage is over, okay? Nothing harder on you.
As your sister will come down, and she sweeps down next to the ear of this doppelganger who is slumped over. Hands fall on her shoulder, just kind of protectively over. Now, like we practiced. And she takes her chin in her hands and brings her head up. And you can see just sweat covering her. The eyes don't even really recognize you as the head comes up, and you just hear yes. And she just drops the head and it just falls.
Thank you.
Well, under the purview of Raylan, I annul your marriage. And you would feel something that was over you kind of crumble, like a bit of that magic left over come to an end there.
So actually, I think is there something from ceremony that you get when you get divorced? I know there's a marriage
You
one.
feel sad.
Don't know if there is an actual divorce ritual. I don't think there is.
No, yeah, there's just the marriage one where you get the +2 for 7 days.
Yeah, no, there's just wedding.
Okay.
There's no divorce.
All right. Well, we.
Law says Sophie's sister is terrifying.
I made her.
Cylaph, we don't want anything to do with her, but the problem is she's gonna she could cause problems for you or us or Minnow.
Oh.
I would like something to do with her.
Oh, okay. What would you like, Jade?
She's all yours. She is somewhat broken, but she's all yours.
Alright, I will walk in by myself and close the
acrobatics.
door behind me.
I'm just gonna poke Jade's shoulder and be like, the door. And angrily I'll be like, no.
Pulls away from
Just
you, but then walks in the direction you pointed her.
Moves her 15 degrees. No.
Alright. That is a 15.
You confidently make your way into the room. It's a big room. There's not a lot in your way. The chair that you would have tripped over was pulled out of the way a while ago, so you're good. You stand confidently, kind of center of the open space of this room.
I have no idea what's in this room.
Uh-huh.
I definitely don't remember it well enough to, like, have an object in the area I'm trying to reach. I knew where her voice was coming from, and I assume she's in a similar spot, so I'm just gonna kind of make my way over there.
Well,
Try and
Cylaph
find
is
a body.
speaking from behind her. So if you walk towards Cylaph, that's where you
Oh.
remember her voice coming from before, you will eventually kick a chair leg.
Ah. I'm just going to, like, feel her face to know where it is.
It is hung down. You would feel the top of her head and have to feel around the kind of like squishy doppelganger skull here until you find the features of a face
Squishy?
and nose. Yeah,
That's not the word I want to hear when you're talking about a skull. It was just a little, like, soft to the touch. Like,
And
a little
moist.
velvety. A
Sodden.
little squishy.
Yeah,
Squishy.
just semi-erect, you know?
I hope you don't need too much talking. Oh, it took a lot of practice, but she can say yes.
No, that's fine. I'm just gonna, like, kneel down and, like, lift her chin just to feel how her head moves.
Okay. It is like a marionette. Like there's no force to it. It is, if you lift it, it will lift. If you let go, it will fall.
Can she hear me?
What's left? I can hear you, yes.
We brought in the right person.
That's fine.
If you want to wait, the mother can fix her, and you'll have a more entertaining experience.
That's unnecessary. She doesn't deserve dramatics, and I'm just going to take, like, my sword and put it up through her chin.
Okay. Just like feeling almost nick your own hand, like being blind and going this as you just in, and it lifts the head up. The mouth like falls open and you can see the blade through the tongue and the jaw like
I
going
can't.
up further. Anybody watching can. You fuck.
I see it. My character sees it.
No,
Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you.
Come on,
Cyrus.
Isaac.
Right, my
don't
character
don't
sees
metagame. I
I
see
don't.
blackness. Thank you. Thanks for watching, everyone. We see blackness. We say some words. We see blackness.
You feel it break up into the skull.
Okay.
I just, like, imagine the light fading. Very
There's
nice.
not much light left to fade, but the eyes do lose any of their recognition that they might have had.
I'm gonna pat Jade on the back.
Is she dead?
Yes.
Perfect.
Cylph'e,
Yeah.
can I have your bangle so I can go check if Minnow's in the basement?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just need an hour. I would have given it to someone like a while ago.
I would have took it then if she was
Yeah,
here.
like I think she would have given it like once we got to Shura, like so they
Okay.
could like.
Sure. Yeah, you've
Someone
had 4
could have
hours
moved.
now.
Yeah.
But I'll be back as quick as I can.
Okay.
So I'm
Do
just
you
gonna.
want to come with you?
Yeah, sure. You want to come, Lance?
It only has one charge left, so
Oh, for the day?
yeah,
Yeah, you guys went there back already.
yeah. So I'll do the same thing.
Okay, well, hold on. We'll go there and then we'll have to come back to the teleporter. Okay, bye. Me and Lance.
There's no coming back through the teleporter.
No, through the.
It's once a day too.
Yeah, the wizard is limited.
It's
to
okay.
spell
We'll
slots.
come back tomorrow.
He's a scrub wizard.
Okay, we'll come back tomorrow, first thing in the morning.
Okay.
All right. Back in the house. Me and Lance.
Yeah, as you guys appear back inside the manor.
To the trapdoor.
Yeah, okay. You guys go running, you go and open it up, and you make your way down. And you would find Minnow is sitting. There's like a table set out here. She is just like eating, looking over you guys. Hello?
Why are you in the basement?
What do you mean?
How long have you been down here?
A long time, I guess?
Why are you down here?
You guys told me to hide down here.
Oh, for fuck's sake, we did, didn't we? Damn it! Alright, Minnow, come on.
When did we tell her to go in the basement?
Is it safe?
Oh, when the fucking Firebird shit guy
Raheem doesn't.
Raheem. We told her to hide in the basement.
Mm.
Okay. Minnow.
She's like an NPC. She doesn't move unless you tell her to move.
You can come upstairs now. Sorry.
Okay. Okay. Good.
In the future,
I forgot
we
to
ask
press
you to
G.
hide
Asterian's fucking inactive.
it's more than a day. Maybe call out or something.
Well, you guys told me to be quiet and hide down here until you told me it was safe to come out. And so I did.
Okay. All right.
But the spirit's really nice. They've been bringing me food and stuff.
Okay. Well, yeah. You're welcome to come up again.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
It's safe. The dragon's gone.
Oh, he's gone.
Okay.
The dragon?
I'm going.
She's gonna come. Oh my! It needs some cleaning here.
Oh, it does.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna get started on that. I'm glad it's safe.
Okay.
She's gonna turn and start cleaning up things. Law says, "My sweet innocent baby girl, I love you." Fucking weeks ago, my sweet child.
I know. I literally
I can't
forgot
believe
that
she didn't even try to leave the base. Like, she literally just sat there and was like, it's like, you know the game, the shelter
How did she
game?
not
Fallout Shelter.
starve
Not
to death?
Fallout Shelter. It's 60-second shelter where you have 60 seconds to grab everything and go downstairs.
Oh yeah.
She sat in that basement and was like, everyone's dead. The whole world is turned to ash, and when I open that door, so much radiation is going to come in that I'm going to morph.
Thank God I have this spirit that brought me this sandwich.
I have only 2 cans of soup left and 1 water bottle. I need to ration very, very...
We would wait till the next day.
I forgot a can
Yeah.
opener.
So back in the palace, you would feel the
roll a d4.
the manicured nails
Oh, yeah.
of Cylaph across your shoulder, Jade.
3.
Okay.
As she kneels down next to you. Any special requests for the body? It can be buried, it can be thrown to the sea below. Burned, disrespected.
Do whatever you'd like.
Disrespect. Well, I am a fan of efficiency. I will send it to the morgue to be buried.
Can you burn it, actually?
Certainly.
Just so that she can't come back? Just in case?
Sure.
Perfect.
As Cylaph will get up and leave your room, and a few minutes later, a couple of the guardsmen will come with some servants. and they
Feed
will,
it to the
like,
other
grab
sister?
the body.
The nice
Feed
one?
it to the other, the less scary one.
Okay, but the less scary one is scary in her own way. Like, she will create a weapon to destroy your skull in an instant.
She will create a weapon out of your skull.
Out of your skull. She'll destroy your skull, rebuild your skull, and make it into a mace.
No, so the guards will come up, they will wrap the body, they will take it out, wipe your sword for you, and give it back to you as servants start to clean up here and clean up the blood. They seem, not like they do this every day, but they're not like gagging or anything, they just start to clean up what's left behind here.
I'm used to that.
Yeah. Yeah, but she didn't just torture someone to absolute compliance. Yeah. I rolled. So Queerlie actually is quite resistant to torture, and she rolled 3 4s in a row. I was like, the dice have decided.
Cylaph is hot shit, and she knows it.
Pretty scary.
I really liked Queerlie being like, I'm very tempered to torture, and Cylaph's like, good, a challenge.
Yeah, literally, like, I'm very glad to hear that.
Yeah, this one time I got beaten and I didn't say anything at all.
And Cylap's like, oh, baby.
As a while later, the spell of smoke will fill the air outside the castle, and the next day will come. With your 2 companions returning with the...
Just chilling. We're just chilling in my
bands of
room. We're
teleportation.
like both on the bed for sure. Like, you know,
Yeah.
we're like, this is it, right? This is our entire life. Until my mom gets home.
Me and Lance pop back.
If you need anything.
Pop, pop!
She does not speak to you.
I know, Cylph'e's talking to her. Though.
Yep.
Just Sophie doing her
Yeah,
thing.
Yep.
Cylph'e just talking. And she's like, I love you. We're just the best friends ever in all existence. Just...
Law says you don't understand how fucking horrible things have to get someone to absolute compliance. That's darker than even Isaac realizes. I have a pretty good idea of what happened to Queerlie. It's about as horrible as I think it is.
Me
As
and
it's not the innocent beanie thing.
Yeah.
Come in. Wait, are you a doppelganger?
Are you guys alright?
No, we're not. We need to figure out something so that we can tell them we're not doppelgangers. I feel like this.
We're not doppelgangers.
Oh, that's what a doppelganger would say.
Yeah, but we're not doppelgangers.
What is...
We have your gauntlets. I don't think a doppelganger
Okay,
could
good.
take us.
Well, actually, no. If a doppelganger did take us, that would be something that they would absolutely take with them.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I just mean I don't think they could fight us. Like I've fought doppelgangers and I'm pretty confident.
That's true. Cylph'e, we're not doppelgangers.
Fine!
We come in. So we have
Confidence.
some Minnows alive.
Good, my sweet baby girl.
Do you
My sweet
remember
ragtime girl.
when we told her to hide in the basement
Yeah.
when Raheem attacked us?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's been down there since
You weren't
then.
kidnapped.
What? I came up after Raheem was gone. Yeah, I've been cleaning. Didn't you see me? He left, and then I was cleaning up.
A doppelganger took your spot.
No. Then the dragon person came, and you guys told me to hide in the basement.
No.
Oh,
Oh,
like I
sorry.
wasn't here.
Who's the dragon person? I forgot.
You don't remember any dragon person.
What did they say in the words? Did they sound like us?
Well,
Because it
was
might have been a
you.
doppelganger telling you, because...
It would have had to have been a few doppelgangers because all of you got together and said that Minnow, it's not safe, and we're going to have to pretend that you're not here because they really hate Genasi, so hide in the basement and we will come get you when it's safe.
Definitely we're alive.
Oh. So there's more than one doppelganger still.
Yeah.
Damn
There's always
it.
more than one doppelganger. So, you want to hear what happened?
Yes.
So, we were fighting, so disastrous sea colonies came over and they were like trying to bust down our door. And we were like, okay, but like, what are you looking for? And they're like, we're looking for someone in your house. And we were like, huh? And then it led directly to you, who was cleaning in a room. And we were like, nah, you can't take our girl Minnow. So we took you to the castle.
No, I was in the
No,
basement.
listen. It's not actually you.
Oh,
We took you
that
to the
makes more
castle,
sense.
and then we went and fought them and beat them up. And then we took one of them to a room, and I dominated a person to get all the information
slut colonies is what Law says.
and take information of them, and then they said blah blah blah. I preached to my god, whatever bullshit, and they exploded into a big ball of light, guts and salsa, like Lance says, and then we were blind,
That sounds like a mess. I'm going to have to clean it.
and now we can't see it all.
Oh yeah, Minnow,
And
I
then-
That
apologize.
sucks.
And then we came back to talk to you, and we found out it wasn't you, it was the doppelganger that married me and Jasmine's mother.
Oh.
Well, not Jasmine's mother, but the one who imitated Jasmine's mother.
Right.
And then... Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm alright. I've just been hanging out in the basement. It's been nice. I kind of lost track of how many days it was because
It's a
it's always
long time.
dark. And it's been a few weeks.
And then when we found out it was Clearlight, we were like, where's Minnow? And she's like, I'm the only one that knows where Minnow is. We thought we were kidnapped. And so we were like, okay, Cylaph gotta torture her. And Cylaph got that you're alive and in the basement. And then we found out it wasn't really... It was... this is messy. There's a lot of mess for you, I think, maybe. I can't really see it. Or couldn't see it, but I felt a lot of blood and guts.
Yeah, well, I will get cleaning when I get back. I hadn't checked that room. Also, that room seems to be kind of new. So that is interesting. A lot has changed.
That room was there before Raheem.
Oh, it's that room? Okay, I thought that there was a new metal room.
No. Okay, so we're trying to piece of time. How long do we think Minnow had been in the basement?
If you talked to her for a bit,
Yeah.
probably like 2-ish months.
So we had fake Minnow in our house for 2 months.
Yeah. No wonder the house did.
Damn it! We have to go in the basement more. Okay.
Well, we just wait for my mom to get home. And then we're not blind.
Hopefully.
Well, they did a decent job cleaning up the blood over there, but I'm going to go over it again just in case. Also, some of that food looks a little soggy, so I will go talk to the kitchen and I will get everything set up. So you guys make yourselves comfortable. Also, it is very good to see you all again. I missed you.
I would say the same, but it's nice to hear your voice.
Right, yes, because you are blind. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Thanks, Minnow. It's good to see you. Well, real Minnow, not doppelganger Minnow.
You don't need to delineate that every time. It will become very annoying very fast. It already has. I will be back as she makes her way out. Doppelgangers, the lot of them.
doppelganger. She was acting
The chef
very
and the himbo.
strange.
Well, you guys want to play some catch?
Haha, so funny.
Lance is going to elbow you in the ribs.
What about cards? You want to play some cards?
Haha, so funny. I think I'm going to sit in my mind palace.
As Minnow comes back a little later with cleaning supplies and starts like scrubbing up and cleaning the chair that Queer Lie was on.
Ugh.
As it will be a few days later that
We do go back.
Yurifey will come to see you all.
You know, we're back at home.
Yeah.
The next morning would be pretty fun.
Okay, then let's go to the next morning.
Yeah.
Which are you guys going back home? Okay, so the next morning is going to be waking up in bed, blind, as taken away Jasmine.
Here.
She's woken up. Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna knock on the door. What's the problem?
I can't see.
Oh, Jasmine, fuck.
So you see Lance coming out, shirt off, sword out.
Lance, she needs you in here.
Okay.
I exit swiftly. I'm like, I am not fucking explaining
Jade,
this.
are you alright?
No, I'm not okay.
Oh, fuck. Wait, let me...
I can't see.
Yeah, I'll be right back. Lance is gonna go out and get, like, his pants on all the way, and, like, a shirt on, and is gonna, like, shake, Cylph'e. Like,
I'm awake.
Cylph'e, you wanna come talk to Jasmine with me?
Oh wow.
Sure.
I've hidden.
Jasmine
realized-
comes strolling down the hallway, having perfectly exited her room with a natural 20 to just dodge everything in combat.
I like that she's better at this
Yeah.
than
She cares
than
less.
they are. As you bring them
Hi.
out. And,
Hi, where are you?
Hi.
I'm blind too.
Lance would be holding you by the
We
way.
both got kamikaze at the same time.
What?
A kamikaze blew up in light in our face and then covered us in blood and guts. And now we're blind.
What? What? Just forever?
No, my mom's gonna heal us eventually.
Now.
She's not
I can't
here.
see.
Me neither. Way, yeah. I'm already sick of it.
Yeah, she said she'd come as soon as she can, but she's busy at the moment.
Yeah, just a little.
Then hire someone else.
Do we know another really good glitter?
Yeah, do you know somebody who can regenerate?
There's gotta be someone. There's always someone.
There might be.
I have a
someone
lot
in
of
the
money.
city. Lance, can you go look?
Yeah, I'll go look. He's gonna put you down and walk away.
Walk faster.
The steps speed up a little bit. Also, Law says Jasmine is used to drunk fishing furniture.
Oh, also, Law said check if they're doppelgangers. We don't have a way. And then I said we don't have a way. And Law said make them hold silver. And that is just a myth.
Yeah, that doesn't. Doppelgangers. So, Fae are allergic to iron, and doppelgangers are monstrosities. Not Fae.
Yeah. In my head, I think today that I can't see, and you have completely abandoned me. You're never here when I need you.
Let's cut over to David.
I like how we both did like the Cold War.
Sat dingy basement. musty smell about it, leaned back in a chair with his feet up on the table, looking askance at a merchant dressed in like glittering finery across from him, has his like fingers laced across the table. There's like a long look. The merchant has this really intense look on his face. Danon looks unperturbed. Listen, that's just the way the market's going, alright? You can either get on the wave, or you can get swallowed. Give me a moment.
He's like, you need these budget cotton pants.
As it is here. You always abandon me. I reach you most. Oh, as Danon is going to set up. So I'll give you some time to think about it. But like I said, supplies are going to dry up. Really, really soon.
I know you can hear me!
You have 3 days! He's gonna get up and leave the room. Guys are gonna be like, why was he shouting at the end? Jasmine, are you alright?
I'm blind!
What? How?
I don't know.
Are you safe?
Someone exploded?
Are you safe?
I don't know. I can't see.
Okay, I'm coming.
I could be surrounded by large, burly men prepared to do horrible things to me.
It's gonna take me a few days to get back, but I'll come as soon as I can.
She didn't tell him where she was.
I don't answer.
We watch Danon head over to a river and just dive into it, except there's no Danon under the water. Just as he touches it, he vanishes into it. Are you safe? Someone exploded! Is what Law said. A few days later, unless there's something else you guys want to roleplay here, Yurifey would beat Danon here. And she comes in, sees her daughter.
I'm just like chilling, like a villain.
She's
been very depressed.
I've been like a bed rat.
Yeah.
I've made a nest.
Yeah, me too.
I yell at Minnow or Hunk to get me everything I need.
I've been doing everything that I can to try to help them gain their independence.
Okay.
I am not moving. I could fall.
Cylph'e has become depressed and just kind of just like, don't talk to me, just leave me alone.
I'm like, girls, can we go to the actual bathroom? Like, the chamber pots are good and all, but like, Lance can't help you hover forever.
I can't believe you are mitigating my suffering and denying my feelings.
Yeah, whatever she said, I believe that too.
I'm just saying, this could be your life.
Don't say that. Magic fixes everything.
Back into the Mind Palace.
I can't be blind and hot.
You could be the first blind hot.
Oh, damn! Dan, you can't do it! A few days later, Cylph'e, you would feel a hand touch your head. Cylph'e.
Just a giant hand.
And that's all you would hear is that
I
it
found
stays
you.
there,
It's
and
me.
You're chanting for the next minute before your sight would return all at once. Your eyes blinking open as you can
Oh my
see.
god.
As you
I'm not the
look
fish!
up at your mother.
I look at my legs to see if I've grown fins.
Nope.
And
No
then
fins. You
look
didn't
at
feel
my,
them.
I
They don't
feel my
exist.
neck.
No gills.
It didn't turn into a fish person.
Your mother looks... She's like keeping a
You waited
calm
until
face
you had
on her,
eyes
but
to
she
feel
looks
if you would do
incredibly angry.
Oh no.
As she lifts her hand and just walks away from you. And Jasmine, there would be a knock at your door.
What?
I'm here to fix you.
You can?
As the door opens and you hear footsteps approaching you, and a hand touches your head. And then there would be a minute of chanting before you blink open to sight once again.
I hug Yurifey.
You hug her. You grab onto her and she freezes, and you can feel her like bristle under it.
Mhm.
Then she relaxes a little. She doesn't hug you back. You finish your hug. You're welcome. And then walks out of the room.
What happened to my hair? I slam the door before anyone sees me.
Jesus.
as your mother is going to go to the room set aside for her and just close the door and enter there.
Lance.
We're back at our house?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. What's up?
Why was she angry?
I don't know. She looked pissed when she walked in.
Do you think I should go talk to her or just leave her be?
You're the expert on that, not me.
Can I roll an insight check?
Sure, yeah, make an insight check.
Not disadvantage. What is it? 25.
25. Your mom's usually kind of like a trap. You don't know she's angry until it's too late. She's usually very good at keeping control of her face and her emotions. So usually when you've been in big trouble and your mom is like really mad, you called, you have no idea what's coming, and then suddenly realize how angry she is once you're already like in her room talking to her about it. You've never seen your mother this outwardly angry.
Okay. I'm gonna go to her room. Mom,
Yes,
are you okay?
I am fine, Cylph'e.
Are you mad at me?
I am not.
Do you want a hug?
I do not.
Do you want some space?
I have space.
Yeah, but like I want to know if you need me, and then I could come help you, or if you need to just leave you alone for a little
Your
bit.
uncle is arriving in a week, and we will talk then.
I can't talk to you at all until then.
You may speak to me. Before then, yes. But I will not have better answers for you until then. Be here a week from now.
Okay. Tell me if you want a hug or a cuddle.
As you hear footsteps and the door opens, and your mother will step out. Come.
Ah!
She will give you a hug, but then she's going to let you go and go back into
I'm
her
here
room.
if you need me.
Very good, Cylph'e.
I guess I'm chicken. I'll go.
Nods at you, but you can still see the fury like just under the
I
eyes.
come back to the. I assume we're all just like, why is Yurifey mad? She's not mad at us.
I'm making up for lost time. I am dressed super hot. And, like, just always lounging around.
But I was like,
oh, hi, Cyrus.
Can I demolish the nest now?
What nest?
The mess of grimy sheets and sweaty pillows.
Oh, please. You burn it by
If
noon.
you want. I mean, whatever.
I do want to, yes. It
I-
has been an eyesore.
I walk up. I'm like, guess what? She's not mad at us. So we're not going to get eaten.
Why would she be mad at me?
I don't know, but I didn't. You know, when parents are mad, you just assume they're mad at you. And so I asked her. I was like, "Are you mad because of like me or like us?" And
Well,
she
yeah,
was
I'd
like,
be mad at you. You, like, left home and then got blind.
Is that something to be mad about for me being attacked?
Well, yeah.
Oh my god.
You didn't use protection.
She's pissed! And protection?
Yeah.
I didn't have
who noticed you-
sunglasses on.
Exactly. Like, it's your
I need to
fault,
wear
really.
sunglasses all the time?
Well, if you wanted to be super safe, like, you never know when someone's going to explode and blind you, I guess.
You're so right.
Like,
I wear my sunglasses at night in case someone explodes and blinds me randomly with my sunglasses.
Oh my god, she must be so pissed. She was lying to me then. If she could be mad at everything I've ever done in my life.
she probably is.
I went back to the Mind Palace.
If I know anything about moms, it's that they, like, hate you.
She hates me.
Well, how many things have you done wrong in your life?
I stole a piece of cheese off the table once, and then sometimes I brought an animal home and let my sister kill it because I didn't know she was killing it, but that's my fault for bringing it home. And
Mm-hmm.
I flirted with a man.
On purpose?
He's literally my boyfriend.
Cylph'e.
Oh my god, I didn't tell her
It's
about...
like you want her to disown you.
What did I do if she never wants to talk to me again?
You just have to pretend you've done nothing wrong, and if she gets angry, you have to get angrier.
I can't beat her in an anger competition.
Well, you're gonna have to learn.
I can't even be mad at the person who kills me. He's a little too hot.
Well, you know what? It was a good family while you had it.
She still starts.
Ball In the next few days, there will be a development in the portal you're making to the Plane of Fire. I have a likely city for you.
Okay.
It is a dwarven city in the Plane of Fire.
Okay.
It is a rather interesting city in that it is connected to another city in the Plane of Water, and they are kind of tethered to each other and switch places on a set cycle.
Oh, so this portal is almost a plane of fire and a plane of water.
The Plane of Water is accessible from this city, so you
cool.
somebody could go through here and if
Get to the Plane of Water.
Also get to the Plane of Water. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And what's the name?
It is Varnash.
Ramesh.
Doesn't
Okay.
mean Isaac.
So we would connect, and then I would put like
Doesn't mean.
I would set up in like my portal, and then on the other side of the portal, I'd also set up like a thing on the other side, like a
So,
embassy or whatever.
coming through, one of the first things to do is going to be talking to the city about setting up a permanent portal and getting permission to do that.
Okay.
So, the first thing you would do is make your way over there and make your way in. And arriving here, it is somewhere withstandable to people who are not used to the Plane of Fire, but it is very, very hot. As you find yourself out on a like a magma blasted piece of stone, and if you go to the edge, you can see that this this like kind of bottom of a mountain is held above the sea of magma below. In the magma at the waist are statues of 3 dwarves. These, however, are massive, massive carved dwarves. And the 3 of them are not quite side by side. 2 of them face each other, and one of them is on the side, standing in 3, facing kind of like slightly off of each other. And their hands come out, and held in the center of it is this like bottom of a mountain that you're standing on. So looking up around you, you would just see filling your vision the faces of 3 dwarves staring over this, like truly, truly massive carvings of dwarves. There are a couple of other more permanent portals here, including these like this 15-foot tall arch of pure gold that has been built here with a path leading to just like a fortress door, like a stone door set in the mouth of this massive mouth of a cavern. You can see dwarves milling about it as you make your way over, and you find yourself staring at this great gate. One door of the like double doors is about 40 feet tall.
Okay, I would talk to someone. Hello.
What brings you?
From the material plane. I'm looking to possibly set up a portal.
I see. You want entry then?
Yeah.
Well, first, on the edicts of the council,
Okay.
your request for a permanent portal is denied.
Okay.
You may take it up with the appellate court.
Well, how do I appeal that then?
First, some verification. As he's going to go through the usual, like you'd be used to these sort of checks having traveled. They check you over, make sure you don't have anything untoward on you. It's a fairly in-depth search of you, including any like magical bags and stuff like that. And then would let you into the city, and he would direct you to the law houses that you can go to.
Okay.
You would learn that this is kind of like an odd sequence of events that like before you've even like really made the request has been denied, the like High Council has basically made a law that all such requests are rejected, like just offhand, and then anybody who is serious about having one can appeal the rejection.
Okay.
Which is different than you're not really making applications like it's rejected and then you're appealing it.
Well, unless you're applying for Aish, but yeah. I understand.
Same thing, yeah.
Yeah, so I would go there and I'd be like, hi, I'd like to start the appeal process.
Yeah, and you head in, and when you get inside, you would find, so on the outside, it's rather interesting that the whole thing was covered with ice that was like dripping off of it into the magma with steam like pouring off the top of it, and inside the temperature is very nice. It is like on the outside, it's cold, 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 and as you go in, the temperature becomes more and more even until past the like first layer of the city, where there's actual like ice and snow on the ground. The temperature becomes sort of warmer, and then towards the center, it becomes sort of tropical. Not too hot, but like a very even temperature here. And you would find yourself outside of these two massive stone pillars that lead into a large courthouse. And there is a dwarf behind a counter there. Right, so you'd like to set up for a visit with the appellate court.
Yes.
Very well. You can, of course, make your application to them. If you want to get in line, it'll be a few hours, but you can see them today. Now, this is high business before the court, so there will need to be some checks done.
Okay.
They will need a magister in to check things over, so I can slot it for later in the afternoon. Of course, the most the appellate court can do for high business is recommend it to the High Council. So they meet every 3 month time. And they just met a week ago, so you will be waiting a little bit, unless there's some reason to call it before them immediately, which is uncommon, but not impossible for important guests or the like.
Well, no, we can see it. They can decide what they want. I'm just looking to establish a portal, so.
Right. Well, if you want to go and have yourself a seat, you can wait. Somebody will come find you. Your name, lad?
Cyrus?
Cyrus, excellent. And any last name?
I never thought about my last name.
Flameweaver is your
Oh,
last name.
Flameweaver. Yeah, Flameweaver.
Thank you.
Isaac, who plays Cyrus's dad, like, fuck you.
Yeah, I forgot about it. Flameweaver.
Right, well, I'll get that started here. As you go and sit in basically a stone bench here, there's a few other people sitting and waiting. Most of them dwarves, but a few of them are kind of like stranger sorts to see. There's a couple of Githrazai that you see.
Okay.
And you wait for a little while before you see somebody come in, and they are wearing Arcanum robes, from what you can see. The circles are missing. They're not like wearing the circles that would denote their
Station.
level, their station. But they approach and right. So you're Cyrus Flameweaver.
Yes.
If you could follow me, please, to the appellate court.
All right. I'll get up and.
As she's going to take you off, we're going to go for some checks first. As she takes you off to a side room, and it's a very strange room. The floor drops away and drops about 30 feet down, and there is like an iron wire that goes across it, and there's 4 of them connecting to this like square of steel in the center of the room that is about like 10 or 8 feet across.
Okay.
And you have to basically walk across these hanging platforms to get to it. As she will go deftly make her way to the middle here. If you could join me at the center of the protection chamber. Right. So first we're going to be making sure you don't have any magical protections on you that we don't know about. The chamber is to keep things away from the walls so it doesn't affect the city. We're briefly going to be in a zone where no magic can exist. So prepare yourself. Please warn me if there's any magic ensuring your survival.
No.
Very well. As she is going to cast anti-magic field.
Okay.
So
Damn.
any like permanent illusions you might have, anything protecting you or making you seem like a certain race or anything like that would be stripped away as
It becomes a water genocide.
this room fills, and you can feel it. A lot of your magic items like no longer functioning properly. You can feel a lot of the magic that usually surrounds you falling away. You make sure that you're not too tense, as the magic that protects your cloak from burning would also would kind of fall away here.
Okay.
As she is going to inspect you, carefully look you over, search you, and then is going to end that. Right, that is the first check done.
Okay.
Now going to check for any shape changing or the like, as she's going to cast True Sight. And
okay.
Look you over.
I
Right,
think it's Adventure.
all seems to
Not
be
bad,
in
honestly.
order. We'll go in. The ceremony will start with a priest
Yes,
who
yeah.
will put you under a ward to ensure you tell the truth.
All right.
They'll ask a couple of questions to make sure you're not an enemy of the state or soon to be one, and then you'll be able to meet with the court.
Okay. Thank you.
Right. So you'll feel the magic. Don't resist, otherwise we're going to have to use it again, and you will be charged a fine.
All right.
Very good. She takes you into a courtroom, and you would see there are 5 judges spread across a raised, like there's just like a stone wall, and behind it are sitting up above 5 dwarves. And standing near the center of this, and it's basically like an auditorium, like there's one place to stand in the middle, there's no seating for anybody else in the court here, just a like stone dais in the middle for you to stand on, and next to it you can see a cleric. In full armor, it looks mostly decorative, and you can see a symbol of Benet hanging from their chest.
Okay.
As they don't even speak, they just start to cast some magic over you. You would feel, do you want to resist the Zone of Truth?
No.
Okay, you feel it fall over you and the dwarf at the front of the 5. Right. Do you carry on you anything that could threaten this council or the city?
Always.
I don't have any
Just a
magic
storm
items
orb.
strong. I don't have any items strong enough. I think that could affect them.
Do you have any intention of breaking caste for any of the dwarves of our cities?
Could you, out of character, breaking case, or can I clarify?
So older dwarven strongholds and dwarven cultures have a caste system where there are the dwarves who do the stone cutting, there are the miners, there are the builders, there is the administrators, the nobility, and so on.
Okay, so and then what would breaking caste be?
Basically trying to fuck with that system and break any of the caste laws, or helping someone do that.
No, I have no intention of breaking caste.
Do you have any intention, now or in the future, of stealing secrets from the cities?
No.
Do you have any intention of stealing blueprints from the cities?
No.
Is there any reason we shouldn't hear your business?
Not that I could think of.
Very well. Thank you. As he nods to the cleric, who gives a bow and will head out. Well, Cyrus Flameweaver.
Mm-hmm.
We know your name.
Yeah.
We've been informed, at least, of the reason for your coming. But I'd like to hear it from your own lips.
I currently reside on the material plane, and I would like to... Well, I'm setting up a trade hub. I have a location already built, and, I'm currently filling the markets and stuff, and my goal is to make less of a monopoly over the ability to get between planes. It's very difficult currently in where I am, and I'd like to see more people be able to interact with the different parts of the world and the different planes, and be able to diversify and
You're right. Well, as the appellate court, we can hear your request that you be granted that. It will be a few months before it goes before High Council. However, your father is a river shaper of our clan home, and if you wish, as a scion of his, I could call the High Council early.
sure, why not?
You would be going under your father's name to speak before them and make your request, and I would not have the right to deny you calling that as per his title.
Do you have any advice about doing that? Or do you feel like they could be upset that I'm wasting their time?
Your father's been granted his title for his services, so none will be upset for him operating the privilege afforded him.
Mm-hmm.
So you need not worry about that. As for advice, boy, the thing they'll be most interested about is how carefully you've considered the dangers of opening permanent portals to other planes. I'm not sure you've thought it all the way through, but there are things that prevent those of certain power and divinity from entering the material plane. New portals give them avenues to stretch their fingers in. They cannot step there with their own steps, but they have many servants, and there are powerful forces.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so some of the things that I've thought about is definitely the locations that I'm opening them in. I feel confident and safe opening a portal here. with you guys.
Yes, we won't allow any untoward forces through, but that cannot be said for every location.
No, I'm not planning on opening a portal to the Hells or anything like that. Mostly, my big goal is the elemental planes.
Yes, but remember, many of the forces from many of the planes that cannot travel easily to the material plane can travel easily to the elemental planes.
Okay. Good to know. Thank you.
So think carefully, have good answers when they question what you're planning to keep your world safe, and good luck.
Thank you.
Very well. I shall call the High Council. How many days' time?
What would you recommend?
That's up to your availability.
No
sooner than 2 days.
How about 5 days?
And I shall call them to meet for your business in 5 days. As Scion of the River Shaper.
Okay. I'll stay in the town and think about the stuff until it happens.
Very good. Then your business before the appellate court is concluded. Cyrus Flameweaver.
Thank you.
As you will bang a gavel, and you can...
Trapdoor opens, you fall into the lava.
He's fine in the lava.
Yeah, he's fine in the lava, but it's just a really big pit. Like,
I thought you were stinky, so they give you a little lava back.
little stinky guy.
Imagine a culture that's like completely immune to lava and have no idea. That's not a common thing. They're like, and you stink. Lost as he goes for a swim. 5 days later, you will find yourself before 3 dwarves. These ones, much older and much more richly adorned than the 5 you saw before. The chamber that you're in has 2 sides, the same as before. This like arching, raised, kind of like desks that they sit behind stone. And it flanks you on either side, and there's 3 chairs on both sides, but only 3 of them are filled with 3 aging dwarves here. A woman sat at their middle, looking through wrinkled brows. The Flameweaver's son.
Yes.
You are applying for a portal to the material plane.
Yes.
For the interest of trade and travel.
Yes. And culture.
Of course, and culture. We have requirements to allow such a thing.
Okay.
First, your personal guarantee that you will not allow it to be used for warfare of any kind, least of all against us or our sister city.
That's not my intention.
We require more than intention,
Okay.
but a guarantee.
Alright.
Should it be used for such, the liability will fall upon you.
Okay.
The second, have you considered what forces might use such a portal?
From the flame? The plane of fire?
Forces from anywhere.
Yes, I am cognizant of what could use it.
And any countermeasures?
Yeah, so I do have some measures, and I'm gonna like pull it. So I didn't think of this at the time, Isaac, before. But instead of having them in the middle, I have like the square hall.
Yeah.
And I have like, so I'm gonna have small chambers off.
Okay.
So like, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 the sides, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 the corners.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have 8 possible rooms around the market.
Okay.
That are their own like 20 by 20 stone chamber with the portals and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I'm just gonna slowly fill them up. So like I have the circle, then I have the flame portal.
Yeah.
We're gonna have combinations of the Hallow spell, as well as obviously guards to interchange between and check traffic,
I see.
and other fallback securities on top of that as well.
Well, that is a fine start. For our part, we warrant that we will not allow any through who have not been checked.
That's fine.
Then our other requirement, if you are intending to make more of these portals, is that we be consulted with and may veto any locations you choose in the future, as we are being connected to a hub.
Okay. Just to save time and effort, are there any right now that you outright do not allow?
Yes, many.
Okay.
Too many to list.
Okay. Plane of water?
There is no plane outright that is banned, perhaps except the negative.
Okay.
However, there are many locations on these planes whose security cannot be trusted.
Okay. Alright.
Our basic requirements for acceptance is that their checks for those passing through such portals be sufficiently rigorous.
Okay. And I would get, like, we can deal with this outside, but I would get a list of checks and things that they would want.
Yeah, they can give you that. Yeah. The kind of like base level one is that there be at least something checking with TrueSight is like kind of like the very, very bottom bar for entry for a place being accepted as like having checked things. And most places use like a summoned celestial or something like that to do it.
Okay.
But yeah, she would give you that and would look over at the other two. Then we come to a vote. I give my assent to remove the restriction and allow your portal. And she turns to the dwarf on her right. I deny this request. We should not open more fingers to our plane.
Dick.
And she looks to her left. I acquiesce. Then the council has voted. 2 of 3. It will be allowed.
Alright. I will turn to the other dwarf that did. And I appreciate the appeal and to offer, just more, possibly for a good relationship. Is there anything that you would like to see that could make your opinion stronger? To the one that denied.
I am opposed to new portals. Each opens us up to new risk, to new fools, seeking their own gain.
Alright, thank you. I will nod and bow, and then go and collect whatever paperwork and stuff I need.
And there will be a lot of it. So, yeah, you will get a bundle of documents translated from
I hope your
Polish to
ignorant
take
isn't
back with you.
rusty.
Yeah, so
Plus drawing fire.
for now, the portal is closed.
Okay.
Two people. Because I don't have the true sight and I don't have things, I'm not allowing people
So you don't need true sight for this portal going through. The hello and stuff is enough now because they check with true sight on the other side.
They check.
Yes.
Okay, and then they can just push them back through my portal. So I don't need to check, they do the checks.
They would like you to have someone with true sight there, but they are not. That is not a requirement for your end of the portal.
Yeah.
That is a requirement they have for anybody else you're connecting to as like a very they haven't told you who they'll accept outright, but if they don't have something like that, you might as well not even ask for another city that you're connecting to.
Yeah.
Law says, how would the mafia work there? Tungsten bricks? Yeah, and now Dan gets to learn why diplomats have such terrible luck.
Yeah, so basically, the room's 20 by 20. It has
Yeah.
a portal in it. There's a gate.
Yeah.
And then there's, the check booth where I have, the table and stuff where you have to go up and talk to the guards, and they'd have to inspect you, and then they'd have to open the gate to let you into the portal.
Okay. Okay, is anybody up to anything
I
roleplay-wise?
was waiting for Dana to get back.
Okay, he will be back pretty shortly after Yurifey gets back, probably the next day or two he would arrive.
I'm lounging on a sofa somewhere.
Jasmine, are you alright?
Oh, you came.
Yeah.
Hi.
Quick as I could.
I missed you. I'm so what are you doing?
I'm just seeing if your eyes follow me. You
That's
can see?
rude.
Oh, sorry?
Why are you apologizing?
Comes and sits down without saying anything further. How are you? I was worried about you.
Well, I'm great. Everything's going awesome.
You look beautiful.
Oh, do I?
Yes, yes you do. I see your sight has been returned to you, Cylph'e.
Yeah.
Good of her. Well, I'm back, I guess. I'm sorry I wasn't here.
I forgive you.
I'm glad. I will have to go again soon. I'm trying to get the last touches for the counterfeiters set up, and there's a few important players that I'd like to have fall in line before we get started. But I could be around for a few days if you wanted to go on a date.
I mean, not really when you say it like that.
Well, maybe let me try again later then.
Okay.
Is there anything else you're doing now, or are you going to wait till he comes and asks you out again?
Yeah, no, she is being very weird.
Okay. He will wait till sometime that you guys are separate before he's going to come, and he will sweep in Jasmine. Would you go on a date with me?
I'll try again next week.
Don't look at me like that. You're so weird.
Why?
Like, you're getting worse.
What do you mean getting worse? I just asked you if you want to go on a date.
Yeah. Again.
I said I was going to again. I literally told you I'd try again later.
Well, I thought you were going to move in the right direction.
Which is?
You should know what.
I don't.
I don't know. You've gotten super, lovey-dovey and weird.
Okay. I'll be less weird.
Good.
Would you like to go on a date with me? I'd like to take you somewhere. Plus, this Jasmine is so toxic. I love her.
See, no, you're still looking at me like I'm gonna run away if you say the wrong thing.
I don't care if you say no. I want to take you somewhere. Are you willing to come? And he looks away from you while he waits for your answer.
I guess.
Tomorrow works?
We'll see.
See you tomorrow. He's gonna get up and leave the room.
I roll my eyes at how crazy he's being.
Does anybody else have anything? Let's take our break here. It's 1:52. We're going to be gone for 10-15 minutes, folks. We're going to run a quick 1-minute ad, and then we will be right back. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Let me put my pants back
You'll
on. Jeez.
never guess what we spent our break time doing.
You won't.
And
You really
Your
won't guess it.
mom.
You might guess sex because, But you know what we really did? We listened to the 10th anniversary of the Living Tombstone paying a, over 100 people.
Complete orchestra.
Hey, I'm telling you. Hey. A room of 100 people, an orchestra, and an opera singer, an opera singer, to sing Five Nights at Freddy's. And if you don't go listen to, I think you're missing out on life. I think
It's pretty good.
I'm very upset that they didn't do my favorite song.
Is it on YouTube?
That's okay. Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Why don't you post
Go to-
post a link in our...
Go to the Living Tombstone,
You can't do
and
that.
it's 10th
Hundreds
anniversary for
of
now.
thousands of man-hours of time spent learning how to play music.
And we have come to an agreement that it wasn't done in the first take because it is. We
definitely had to practice.
We didn't know if it was cursed or not. We were lost on that information, which makes me believe you guys might enjoy it.
Last month he's been listening to TLT since he was a barely known Brody artist.
TLC being the Law Tyrannos.
The Living
The
the
Living
Water.
Tombstone.
I love the Living Tombstone.
Okay, folks, we are back. We're back to D&D. We left off with our two blind party members being
Unblinded.
unblinded
Yeah.
by
Blinded by the light, and then unblinded by a 20-level cleric.
That I built to be my mom.
And was my choice to have her.
It's my national anthem. Law said me too. It's my national anthem.
It's just the most optimal way to play D&D is to build 20th level characters into your character's backstory. Like, if you're not doing that, you're not a D&D player if you don't build 20th level characters into your backstory.
And then you also have to build in a sister that can torture people. And a sister that can make you weapons.
And obviously we all talked, and we're like, okay, what's the best 20th level character backstory
Clearly a wizard.
to, like, combined have the most possible
Yeah, what
option.
class do we need most? And it was cleric, even though I'm already a cleric.
I mean, honestly, cleric is a pretty good choice. Just like high-level resurrection magic, real sweet.
And she just regenerated two times. She's just like, bonk, bonk, you're healed, goodbye.
Also, La Tyrannis is singing opera in the chat now.
Yeah. When your background gives you plot armor.
We come back to you all at Eleneth Manor, enjoying your time off here. The next thing of note that's going to happen, other than Jasmine, who's just been asked out on a date and is maybe going to accept,
We'll see.
is that your uncle is going to come.
Yay! So no one said ever.
And Minnow is going to come find you. Cylph'e,
Yeah.
your mother wants to talk to you.
Has it been a week?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm not scared or nervous that she's going to disown me.
I don't believe you.
Jasmine said that she's going to hate me for everything I've ever done in my entire life and that I'm going to be disowned.
I don't think Jasmine's right about that.
I think she brought Uncle so that he could kill me after she disowned me because I have her secret.
That seems pretty crazy because your mom loves you a lot, and also she's already been mad at you for the stuff you did in the past, and so I think you're gonna be fine.
But Jasmine says that even though she says she's not mad at me, she's mad at me.
Your mother might be mad at you, but I don't think she'll kill you.
She's mad at me?
I don't know. She does seem very angry,
Okay.
but I think you're fine
Okay.
because she likes you. I think Jasmine is in much more danger than you are.
Okay. But I don't want her to be in danger.
I think you should probably just go talk to your mom because she is waiting now.
Okay.
Okay.
I promise she's not going to kill me.
I do promise that. Yes.
I'll haunt you if I'm dead.
Okay.
And I'm going to walk away.
You go off to your mother's chamber.
Hello!
Darling, come in. As you come in, you see your mother is sitting at one side of the room, and your uncle is standing and regards you as you come in. What is this about? Has Cylph'e done something?
No! Have I done something?
No, she has not. This is about you. As she looks over at your uncle. You have recently been away. I sent you off to take care of some matters. And while you were gone, I spent some time around your residence, reading up on what you have been up to. Cylph'e,
Yes.
I put your uncle, at his request, in charge of your education. What do you think is the place of a woman, nobility such as yourself?
To be a wife.
Interesting. And what is the place of a wife?
To serve the man that she has married so that he is forever happy.
Interesting. Do you care to explain? As she looks over at your uncle, whose face has not changed. I did what I had to. I'm going to need a better explanation than that. Cylph'e, how long has your uncle been teaching you these things?
It was in our first lesson. And I did not come to class in my best wear, in my best dress, so he got very mad at me and said that if I am not dressed, ready to impress any man I meet, then I am a failure.
As she turns towards your uncle. If you want an explanation, she is not like you, and she is not like her sisters. She is human. She is going to need someone to take care of her. She is going to need a position that takes care of her when we are not around to do that. So she must learn like the humans do. I gave you this permission because you insisted that it would help you protect her. And you have failed utterly and completely in this. In fact, the one who has done the most work to protect her is herself and her companions. She is now powerful in her own right, in the way the humans do it. A pathetic
Was there something?
gathering.
I'm confused. Was there something wrong with what he taught me?
Yes, Cylph'e, there is. Your place is not to serve a husband.
What is it?
That is for you to decide.
But I'm not allowed to make decisions.
We're going to have a very long talk after I am done killing you repeatedly. She looks over at your uncle, who for his part does not look concerned. I did what was necessary. Her companions are hardly fit to be called protectors. Did you know that she is in love with one of them?
Oh no.
That can be remedied.
Probably for the best.
If this were any other time, I would never speak to you again. But Cylph'e is going to need you. And you are going to need to help her. And right now you are a detriment to how she thinks and how she acts. And you need to realize what they have become. Go.
Me?
She's looking at your uncle. If you want to tear down what I've done, so be it. That is your choice. But don't blame me when she finds herself alone and vulnerable with no kingdom at her back, and neither of us there to protect her. Yurifey. As your mother is going to cut him off here with punishment, as I could go ahead and roll a saving throw. As he is going to use a legendary resistance.
Subtly silvery barbs.
You aren't there.
Silvery barbs would not affect a legendary resistance to begin
No.
with.
Well, yes, but it would make him roll another save, and he'd have to use another legendary resistance.
No, if he's used a legendary resistance, that's just a pass. So he makes legendary resistance. If he had succeeded, because you can only cast silvery barbs when someone has succeeded, then he would re-roll. And then if he...
So he did just succeed with the legendary resistance. That counts as a success on the dice. Silvery Barb
so
sees the success.
He fails and chooses to pass.
Yes.
There's no roll. There's nothing to re-roll. If somebody uses a legendary resistance, you cannot counter a legendary resistance.
No. So, but Silvery Barb says someone who succeeds on a saving throw, he passed the saving throw. He succeeded the saving throw. I'm then using Silvery Barbs to make him re-roll that success. All of the legendary resistances give a success. Changes a failure to a success.
Do you have to use legendary resistance before you roll?
No.
Yeah, then it doesn't matter.
But Silvery Barbs doesn't happen until after the roll happens, after the success happens.
So,
Well,
you
either
take this reaction when a
he
creature
fails
succeeds
and then
on yourself
legendary
succeeds on
resistance,
the
or
attack roll,
succeeds
ability
silvery
check, or
barbs.
saving throw.
If he succeeds, he succeeds. If he fails the silvery barbs roll, he legendary resistances.
No, but I'm burning ideally 2 legendary resistances here, because he failed the roll, had to use a legendary resistance to succeed. He's now succeeded. I use Silvery Barbs, now he has to re-roll that success.
No, because the roll was a failure.
Legendary resistances, if the dragon fails a saving throw, I'm reading from a dragon here,
Yeah.
it can choose to succeed instead. This
Yeah.
isn't a roll, there's not like a roll, they just succeed. So,
Yeah, but now read Silvery Barbs.
Right, so Silvery Barbs acts on a saving throw. Okay? Not a
Yeah,
roll
so-
in the saving throw. The saving throw is like the whole thing that's being undertaken.
Well, no, just read it word for word. It says the person succeeds on the saving throw.
So, this is a reaction you take when a creature you can see within 60 feet of yourself succeeds on an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw.
There you go.
Okay. So, you distract the triggering creature.
But it doesn't matter what the dice roll
the
is.
d20 and use the lowest roll.
It doesn't matter what the dice is. It says succeeds on a saving throw.
Yeah. So
Yes.
he rerolls the dice, but the legendary resistance still
But
means
there's
he
no
succeeds.
dice to roll. It is just a pass.
The
So
dice roll does not matter at all.
Silvery Barbs lets you make them re-roll a check and keep the lower. He does not need any dice. No matter how low that new dice is, he just gets to pass the saving throw. It doesn't say you get to treat it as a 20 or treat it as like a high enough roll for the DC. It is just the saving throw being undertaken is successful.
You also don't
All
reroll
right.
the check, you reroll the die for the one check. And
Yes,
legendary resistance
exactly.
means you succeed the check.
Yes,
Sure.
precisely.
Well, if there's one die, you re-roll the die. You
Right.
re-roll the check.
Yeah, like
No,
the best
but that's
case.
not a new. He's not making a new saving throw. He's re-rolling the dice of his saving throw, and he succeeds on the saving throw.
The best case is that they succeed, and then you make them reroll, and then they
Sure.
have to use a legendary resistance.
Sure. Okay.
But they
I'm
already
saying it's not
used it.
clear. It
Yeah.
could be taken
Yeah,
however
it is.
you
It
want.
is a little.
I'm
weird.
fine with how you're taking it currently. By the language of the spell, this would work.
No, I'm equally confident by the language of the ability and the spells it would not work.
Sure. Okay, continue.
Uh,
So he
okay,
succeeds.
Yeah, Law is also chiming in that a legendary resistance is if you fail a roll, you may choose to treat it as a success. Yeah.
Cylph'e, low-key panicking.
Yeah.
You know?
She's not gonna kill you, don't worry.
Your mother is going to repeatedly cast banishment until he is gone. Like, she is just going to burn, like, 6 banishments here until he is gone.
Okay.
Does he just choose to leave at any point, or does he stand there and...
Just stares at her the whole time. She, like, cut him off through this, and he is just going to stare at her as she is just repeatedly flinging this spell at him.
I hate when Mom and Uncle fight.
Yeah.
She's gonna kill you.
Cylph'e,
I'm gonna end up alone
no, you are not.
forever.
Also, no. You have good people around you,
Yeah,
and I'm proud of you.
really?
Really. And you should bring them here so I can speak with them.
Okay, I'll go get them. She like steps out of the room and closes it, and she's like,
It's just the like.
Minnow, I know you're nearby.
Yes.
Can you get everyone for me?
Yes.
Thank you. I'm just going to sit here and
you go.
process
It's just gonna hand you a glass.
of wine.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
She is going to head out.
I'm gonna sit against the door.
Jasmine, Yurifey and Cylph'e would like to see you in Yurifey's room.
Okay. Hung, you can stay here.
Okay. Do you want me to keep moving the furniture around?
No.
Okay, I wouldn't know where to put it.
You can take your shirt off, though. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cyrus.
just lie down if you want.
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't, but yeah. Cyrus, Yurifey and Cylph'e want to see you in Yurifey's room.
Sure.
Also, do you know where Lance is?
No.
Okay, I will find him. But you should go now.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast something to Lance while I'm like sat against the
Yeah.
door, wine in one hand.
Yeah.
You know, like if it were like 2020 whatever, she'd have a phone in the other hand. You know, like the. And she's gonna cast something.
Yeah, I see it.
Minnow may have gotten you, but can you come to Mom's room?
Yeah, I'm on my way. Yeah.
She banished Uncle, and also told me she's proud of me.
I'll be there right away. Yeah, she's also gonna go and get Idalia. She probably would have asked you where Idalia was as well. As you would all find yourself outside the room,
What's up?
Cylph'e like leaning there with a glass of wine in her hand.
There are a lot of things, you know. My entire education. God.
Well, yeah, I told you.
No, not me she was mad at, but I don't... Was it me and like... And she's just like... little rambly, you know?
Just talking to the air
Well,
basically at this
just
point.
keep your guard up. Admit nothing. Deny everything.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'm my mental. I'm great. Great.
You all should go in.
Okay.
Yeah. I should go in.
Good luck.
I get
Minnow
behind
standing outside.
everyone else.
As you guys go in, you array yourself. Where is Minnow?
Outside. Did
Oh.
they get her?
Yes.
Minnow.
Shoot. Minnow's gonna come in. Close the door. Can I get you anything? Come and stand with them, Minnow.
I'm gonna whisper to Minnow as she goes by. Good luck.
Shut up. It's gonna stand slightly behind you, Cyrus. Right. So, you have likely heard of the disagreement I had with Cylphie's uncle.
I'm not.
I have discovered recently that he has taken into his own hands a version of education that I would never have approved of. He seems to have believed that Cylph'e would need to learn to be a noble girl, like the humans do. And that she should learn to be a good and faithful wife, and put her husband before herself. I don't have time to ferret out all that this has. Cylph'e, stop hiding.
I'm not hiding.
Your hood, Cylph'e.
I'm not hiding.
Off, Cylph'e. Thank you. To ferret out all the areas this has seeped into, but I am very confident that you can be good influences on this path.
Of course.
I'm asking for your help. Cylph'e needs to know that she has the freedom to choose what she likes.
Yeah.
She does.
Am I supposed to have likes? Like, I thought they was like us. You know, like having a like is like a sin. So when I did, I had prayed a lot when I did what I really wanted to do.
That makes a lot of sense.
Then I entrust her to you.
We're her friends. We'll support her, and she can be herself.
I am pleased to hear she has people like you around her. And that you can be trusted with things like these. Well, I need some time to cool down. But I will join you for dinner.
Okay, for sure. We step out of the room. Jasmine, can I borrow you?
Why?
Just,
Sex is not really a good
No, it's
time,
not sex.
like-
I need you to unlock a door. Adalia, I need you too.
Lock in here Brody's headphones from where Brody is. And he's like, someone's headphones are way too loud. They're going to ruin their hearing.
Yeah. Can you guys come quick?
I mean, I can, but I thought you said sex was off the table.
No. I need you to unlock a door. In the ship, the last one.
Okay.
It's been sitting on the dock with my elemental guarding it.
Okay.
Okay, come on, let's go. Adalia, can you come?
Yeah, no,
And Cylph'e, can we borrow you too?
What?
Can I borrow you?
What, by borrow you, he doesn't mean can I own you temporarily. He means, like, can I have your help for a second?
Okay.
As you all find yourself down at the docks, that same ship floating there, that gangplank, there is a burning figure of fire just in the doorway.
I turn like, morning, Boris.
Low nod from the fire elemental.
Hi, Boris.
We'll hit her with a, I forgot the name of it, skill empowerment?
Yeah.
Yeah, skill empowerment, inspiration, and guidance if Runo is willing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
I pull out my normal lockpicks.
Guidance.
Idalia is going to start to play for you as well.
Come on!
What the fuck is this?
Oh, yeah, so the locks are really weird, and Jade had to, like, custom make picks for them. So that's what she made with the lock picks.
It works in the door.
She didn't like tell anyone where it is or anything.
What?
I'm just gonna start digging through my bag and seeing if I can find said lockpick
No,
thing.
you know how your lockpick looks like really destroyed?
Mine look fine.
Do they?
We have different sets.
Do you have two sets?
Yeah, hers looks super boring. Mine are pink.
Okay, get Jade's lockpicks.
Yeah, go into Jade's lockpicks.
I'm gonna try and find. That's an investigation of 9.
Lightning fast tonight, yeah. A 9?
Yeah.
I think you probably find him, like, you know...
Okay, it takes like a full minute.
Yeah,
Like,
you're searching for... You're getting to Jade's stuff like, ew, boring.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Lance, this is a problem I did not think we would encounter.
Yeah, I gotta admit, I'm thrown for a loop as well on this one.
okay, so what did she do? This thing doesn't look like it.
It's a special type of door. You want to just give it an exam?
Yeah, I
And
think you're gonna have to just fuck with it. I have no idea what she did.
Okay. Wouldn't be my first time. Just sticking something inside and seeing what happens.
Jesus.
That was a joke. You're allowed to
You have
think
advantage.
I'm funny.
Oh no, not an investigation. What are you rolling?
You're just gonna try to unlock it?
Well, I was trying to investigate it. Do I have advantage on that? Or not?
Investigation check?
No.
the
Okay,
skill
that's a
power
9
check.
again.
A 9 again? You're looking at it, you're gonna have to risk the lockpicks. You're gonna have to just try it.
Well, they're not mine. So I get one of these, one of those, one of these, and advantage.
Yep.
This is the second door, by the way. The last one.
That is a 19 plus 4 plus 7 plus 9 is 39.
39. Okay, so with the unfamiliarity, you needed a 37.
Foo-shee!
As with the 39, you reach with the lockpicks and you fumble for a while, but you kind of lucked upon the right configuration, like where they needed to be, and you're messing with these, and you're like, okay, I think I got
Like,
this.
is something supposed to happen at any point?
And it's like half luck, half skill as it... Law says, Jesus. Yeah. Everybody pile in on Jasmine.
Fuck yeah.
It wouldn't be the first time.
The door opens.
Oh, I'm
Or
gonna
the
step
lock
in.
opens.
Careful. There could be traps.
Like what?
Like possible feeble minds.
That doesn't sound so bad.
It's a very small room. It is a thin corridor. There is a door on the other side. On the left, there is a cutout in the wall, like an alcove cut out in the wall. And the bottom of it seems to be like a lid of something underneath it. And then there's the same thing on the right side. There is a, like, ropes and other supplies hanging through here, but this seems to be like the hold, kind of. A very small hold. The lids on either side both have the same sort of, like, lock faces set into them as the door did.
And there's a door at the end as well?
Yeah, every room you've been in has a door on both sides.
Door on both sides.
Every room you've been in has the door you come through, and when you step in, on the opposite wall there is another door.
And that's just
Oh,
the
so
two
we
doors?
didn't do those though. We didn't do any of those doors.
No.
Oh fuck! I didn't know there was more doors.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
No, they're
Okay.
super easy. Don't worry.
Let's try to open these holds quick.
Yeah.
She will inspire you again as she continues to play here.
The music's kind of nice.
Thank you, thank you.
It's a natural 20.
As you pick one of these checks, and they are just as hard as the door, but it's a 35 now that you've got some familiarity with it. As you pick your way in and pop it open, it comes up, and it is just filled. No, it just lifts. It's like part of the ship, except for the lid as it comes up, and it is just filled with platinum.
Oh fuck yeah! I take it out. How much?
There is in this one there's about 10,000 platinum.
So that's 100,000 gold.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, finders keepers. I opened the door.
We give. There's 5 of us, right?
Yes.
Adalia, me, Jasmine, Cylph'e,
And
Lance,
Jade.
Jade. Sorry. There's 5 of us, right?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, so 20,000 each. Can you get the other one?
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Super easy.
Same thing.
So 22.
22.
So you don't lose the inspiration because of font of inspiration.
You're trying.
Okay.
You might be able to get it to go, but you're gonna have to force whatever this piece is, and you're gonna put this like strangely, like with the way she's fucked with her tools, it's lost some of the strength too.
Oh.
Real good chance you just break this off and jam it in there.
I do get her. Hey, hold on. Take your tools out for a second.
Oh, okay.
On the way, I would have picked out.
Yeah, that
this,
door is broken.
I pull out this ball of clay. I'm going to take her tools. I'm going to put the tools, like flatten the clay into 2 pieces, put her tools on it, and then put the clay over top to make a mold of the tools.
The tools, like with the way they're bent, are not something that can just be molded. Like there is like a curve.
Like it's like a 3D
and, like,
shape.
inner workings and pieces.
Yes, but I'm getting what they look like, so that if we have to make a copy, we can.
You can get like the front of it or like a side of it, but there is like there's pieces bent in and like around each other. Like it's not something you would have to take the tools apart to actually mold it properly and pick pieces out of the mold.
Okay. Do you want to try one more time?
I mean, I think the door's just broken.
It's not. They're just very difficult.
So far they haven't been. They just kind of open.
When we did the other ones with Jade, they're just very difficult.
Well, she's not as good at this as I am, I guess. But fine, I'll try again.
Okay.
That is a 20-something.
Okay. As you pull
With
your
advantage.
tools
Yep.
from the lock, and you have a little flat piece of metal held in your hand, and somewhere twisted in that thing is the rest of the pieces that were in there, like twisted in behind.
No, see, the door's broken. It, like, ate my pick.
Okay. All right.
As this is now jammed, the lock closed as well with like the metal stuck in it.
Telekinesis, and I ripped the handle off, the door off.
The like top off this thing.
Yeah.
The whole door?
No, the little hatch.
It's metal and like connected with metal to this. Like this whole thing is
Yeah,
just made out of steel.
I'm moving the door to slide it.
The
So
door is like-
I'm activating the door, so it'd be the latch. I'm
So-
moving the door in the way that it opens.
This
so
is a chest.
Yes, I'm opening it. So
It's a lid that would come up,
yeah, I'm lifting the lid with telekinesis.
but the lid will not lift because it is locked.
Yeah, so it's 1,000 pounds against the lock.
The lock will survive 1,000 pounds. It's all metal.
What are you doing?
Are you sure? Because
yeah, it's all steel.
a crowbar couldn't sometimes. Okay, whatever. Never mind.
You look really, like, concentrated.
Yeah, I was trying to open the door.
Oh.
Is it like a room?
Yeah. It's
Okay,
a
gaseous form, I go through the hole.
There is.
I don't know if
There
you
is
can
no hole.
open it from the other side.
Well, there is a hole because the key goes into it.
Yeah, but like as I described, all of these doors and stuff are like airtight, so that if something breaks into one of these rooms, it won't be affected by the astral sea. So they're like the locks don't actually like go all the way through in the door. Like it is a separate thing on either side.
Okay.
We could get a wizard with knock.
Yeah, I suppose that's something we could do.
Hey, good idea. You have value and are a valuable
Don't
member
talk
of
to
this
me.
team.
Dimension door behind the door.
The chest is not big enough to fit you with.
Oh, sorry, it's a chest.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. You said it. Oh, sorry, I thought it was a.
No. You could use that to get behind the door on the other side.
Like, what kind of metal is it? Can you just heat it up?
No, all the metal in here doesn't. Heat metal doesn't do anything
So
to
is
it.
this like its own object? Can we pick up the chest?
No, it's part of the ship. The only thing that's like attached to it that's not like completely part of the ship is the top. of
Okay.
it.
Can we try to pry it open?
No, this thing is not gonna break open.
All right. Can we go try to recreate the tool, the key?
Yeah,
Now that we've
you guys have seen it
unlocked
enough.
like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Like
You guys have seen enough of this to get like a copy made for this key. So you could get a copy made for this pretty easy. This chest though, like there's broken bits of the lockpick in it. It's gonna take quite a bit of work and finesse to get.
Could
out.
you like do your mind movie, get the little bits out?
Yeah, I could use telekinesis to take out the small bits.
Make me an Arcana check if you want to try to pull them out. And yes.
While they're doing this,
Yeah.
I'm going to go cast Speak with Dead on the commander.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's a woman.
Adalia will hit me with charisma
That's
enhanceability.
comforting.
Fuck
Sure. Yeah, she can
you!
cast
That's more
enhanceability on you.
comforting than what I'm currently experiencing.
I mean, you don't have to do what your mom says. If you want to be a wife, you can do that.
Can I get some guidance as well?
Sure.
Hit me with the D4.
1.
1?
Yeah.
That's going to be 26.
26 is not enough to get these pieces out. They start to shift. You can try again, but if you fail, they are going to be permanently lodged in there.
Can I see them?
You can see pieces of them.
Okay, I vortex warp them out.
Can you vortex warp objects?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, if you want to cast vortex warp, that will
9%
lower the
for-
DC for the rest of it for your second attempt.
Well,
Same
I can
with-
literally vortex warp the pieces out onto the floor.
The pieces you can see, but there are going to be
Oh,
pieces
no,
in
it
there.
just says the creature.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Fucking stupid spell.
Piece of shit. Totally
What a
useless.
terrible spell.
Okay, what are our options here?
Either like really, really break your way through this thing and severely risk damaging everything inside of it. Try again to pull the pieces out to give you another chance to unlock it. But again, this is like the last chance to pull the pieces.
Can I get inspiration from Adalia as well and guidance?
Yeah, she'll do that.
1538.
Okay. Roll me. Oh, hold on. I'll roll a d8.
I did better than Adalia this time.
Oh, yeah. D8.
I dropped the dice.
Okay.
It's gone.
Whatever.
Also, Law says the average sheer strength of 1 inch of steel is close to 1,800 pounds.
Holy fuck. 8 on the 4. Oh, sorry, 8 on the 8. Runa, I rolled the guidance. If you want to roll your own, you can. But I rolled
Alex
the
rolled you when it's 4.
a 4 on the guidance?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so 8 and 4 plus my 19 plus my 9. So I'm looking at 17, 21 plus 19, 40.
Okay, as you carefully,
Fail.
with much scraping, extract the last few like delicate bits that had broken and fallen in, the last few pieces of them come out and tink against the metal ground here.
See,
Okay.
is that so hard?
The keyway is cleared. An attempt may be made again if you want to
Okay,
get.
but we're gonna go
some
make the
picks.
key quick.
You can get some picks for this custom made. Yeah.
Okay. Can we go do that and come back?
Yeah. If you guys want to do that, Cylph'e, you're walking over to the commander here and casting Speak with Dead.
Yeah.
As you would watch the eyes open, filled with
I
a
get 3
ghostly
questions,
light.
right?
It's 3 or 5.
It's 3.
Okay.
I believe it's 3.
Again, he is under no compulsion to answer
Open
you,
notes.
truthfully or otherwise. It's 5 questions.
Oh, it is
The
5?
corpse knows only what it knew in life, including the languages
Huh.
it knows. The answers are usually brief, cryptic, or repetitive, and the corpse is under no compulsion to offer a truthful answer if you are hostile to it or it recognizes you as an enemy.
You might be an enemy.
I think this might just be a failure. Because he's not going to tell us anything. Can we just not do it?
Yeah, you'd know
Because
how
I-
the spell works.
Yeah,
He's
you
not
did-
going to tell me anything.
He, judging by how he died, likely not going to give you anything really useful.
Unless we trick him.
Can I put on something that would hide my
I have a hat of
face?
disguise.
Can I get the hat of disguise? And
I'm
then-
busy.
Can I get it, please?
This is why I got a 22, because you distracted me.
I distract everyone.
Time to hit up covert instruments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put
Yeah.
on the hat and just sulk off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna become, I don't know, some. She's like trying to think of who she wants to be, and then it turns into like, but what am I?
You
Am I
couldn't be the
supposed
guy
to
that
be
exploded.
Human? Am I?
You could be
Am
the
I
guy that.
supposed to
Be the wizard.
What? And it's just like it's just like I'll be Amos. I turn into Amos.
Did Amos have
Hello.
kids?
Amos had fluffy feathers.
So what is your angle here? Like, you just think that he won't know who Amos is, and so not be as
He didn't
hostile
see
to you?
Amos when he came to us,
Yeah.
so I'm being Amos.
I think you probably have a better shot if you're somebody he thinks he would trust, like the wizard or like the guy
Oh.
who blew up on you.
Well,
Probably
great
the-
idea, DM.
probably
No
the
one else
wizard.
a bad idea.
Yeah.
It's alright, I'm just a woman.
Yeah, I just got mansplained out of my cool Amos answer.
Listen, I'm gonna let you
Um,
be Amos. You're gonna get almost
I'll be
nothing,
the
and then you're gonna be
wizard.
upset.
No, I'm listening to the men in my life.
Wow.
I'll be the wizard.
Okay. You take on as best you can remember.
Did the wizard have
visage
kids?
of the woman.
Why does every disguise of yours just have
It's your
big
hat.
milkers?
It's your hat.
Oh, maybe it's just residual.
Also, and Runa, you went in to do this without talking to us beforehand, right?
You guys
Yeah,
are just busy.
yeah.
oh no,
we're
that's
fucking
fine.
with the law.
I'm just saying is I'm not going to say anything about your the questions. I'm not. So I'm not. Yeah.
Okay.
As you watch the ghostly eyes regale you.
Where's the key to unlock everything?
It must be summoned.
Okay.
Well,
How would I summon it?
You know.
Fucking hate you, Isaac. He can't even think that his friend just forgot. Oh my god. I hate this.
we have to go kill the wizard.
No,
obviously.
Isaac's being a dick.
No,
It's alright, he's balding and lashing out.
Yeah. This is because he's going bald.
Oh man.
It's just the stress from dealing with schemes with you guys.
I invoke the name of my god. You're blind.
He's in death too. Like he
Yeah.
doesn't even get affected by it. I don't know. I think those are my 2 questions. I don't have another 3.
Where would the wizard go?
He would
He
say
would
you
know.
know.
and
And he would say you know to everything I tell him. So
Well, he would think you are the wizard, so where did the wizard go would be right here.
yeah, no. I'm aware of how you will answer every question from now on. So
That's
I'm
not
done
true.
this
You
now.
can get useful things out of him, but if you're done, that's fine. Yeah, the key, it seems, is not something that is always physically present.
You could ask him to, like, say everything that's on the ship.
No, he'd just say you know. I'm aware of the answers now. I've gotten 1-word answers every time. I don't think it's gonna change. That's it. I'm
Okay.
good.
As the corpse.
Yeah,
lays
you know
itself
what?
back
Don't let
down.
worthless men waste your time. Yes,
Yeah, it's
queen.
Okay.
so we go get the pick made, come back.
You guys come back.
I'm gonna go back to the house
You're going back to
after.
the house?
Yeah.
Well, we get like a key made. Sorry, like.
Well, no, you need to make a pick for it. You don't know what the end configuration of this
How
is.
long
supposed
is the pick gonna take to get made?
to be. An hour.
Okay.
So we get
I'm-
a few made then.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get Cylph'e.
Oh, I would have
Hey.
left the hat on the ship for you.
Okay, I
Yeah.
would grab it. Hey, where are you going?
Home.
That's not where we're going.
You guys are busy doing things without me anyways. I'm not
No,
useful
they're
here.
making a lockpick for me, so
Yeah, I'm waiting for them. I'll be heading back to the ship
we have
in
a bunch
1
of
hour.
time to go dress shopping.
1
I don't
hour.
want to do anything.
Well, that sounds like someone who hasn't been dress shopping yet. I just
to.
grab you and
Am I supposed to like clothing?
your heels are just on the ground and you're just
Dragging, leaving 2 ruts on
Yeah.
the stone street.
Am I supposed to know
they know me
how
here.
fashion is it just all fake? Is it all unreal?
Everything Rosethorn is high quality, authentic,
But what
straight
if
from Lothlure.
I'm not supposed to dress like this. Or am I supposed to dress like this?
This is why we're going dress shopping.
So you got pulled into a lovely new boutique
Yeah.
that opened up in this hub.
I am-
recently.
On one hand, trying to get you to embrace your own wishes and desires, and the other hand, trying to get you to dress as slutty as I can. You're like, yes.
Dress however.
Show
feels
more
right to
scales.
you.
You look so good.
So Sylvie, you have Jasmine here, who is both trying to teach you that, like, you know, without trying to dress for a man, you can just figure out what feels right for you, and what feels right for you should be as much skin as possible without getting arrested on the street.
Think of what men would like, but not what a man wants.
What? So I'm to please them, but also ignore them.
Well, don't think about pleasing them. Think about making them miserable that they don't get to spend time with you.
So
you know?
their opinion matters? But isn't it supposed
Only
to
if it
not
makes them
matter?
sad.
So I'm supposed
You want to make men sad
to be...
by being really great.
I'm supposed to...
The worst. Put this on. The worst.
Okay.
I like how we're also, like, quietly poking holes in Jasmine's worldview as well.
You'll get it after you put this on.
I put it on.
See?
It like barely covers you up. It's legal in the streets technically, but a lot of scales, a lot of.
What people
white
think I'm a monster.
No, they're gonna think you're hot.
Plus, Isaac hyperventilating is my favorite.
But look at my skin.
Yeah?
It is not human as people think I am. Am I human?
No, it's exotic.
Am I a monster? What am I? What am I supposed to like? What am I supposed to do? Does your opinion matter? Does Lance's opinion matter? Does my opinion matter? Should I just kill myself right here?
Put this on.
It's bad. It's bad, chat.
Look, I'm telling you, you are super desirable.
But that's what my uncle said. He said you have to be desirable, but my mom says I'm supposed to not be desirable because I shouldn't want to desire.
Yeah, but your mom's wrong too.
Everyone's wrong!
I'm right.
I don't know what to think anymore. I'm supposed to trust you. But when I trusted Uncle, I was told not to trust Uncle, and then now I trust my mom, and you're telling me not to trust my mom. Should I trust anyone? Should I trust myself? Is my opinion even okay? Should I kill myself?
Jasmine, the pics are.
What are you looking at?
Sorry. The pics.
How do you
are
feel about how Cylph'e looks right now, Lance?
She looks really hot.
I'm coming to rescue Lance with the pics. I'm like, okay, all right.
That's less than you usually wear.
It's
you look good.
everything is breaking down
Cylph'e,
in front of my eyes.
You look good.
See how much power
I'm
you
not
have?
supposed to look good!
Why can't you look good?
You could ask Lance for anything in the world right now, and he would do it without question.
Am I the man now? Am I supposed to make him go at my beck and
Wait, I'm
will?
confused.
Yeah. That's the whole game.
But I'm not supposed
They
to
trick
trust
your
my
brain,
mother.
you trick.
And I'm not supposed to trust my uncle. And I'm not allowed to trust you!
What?
I'm not allowed to trust
Okay,
anyone.
wait, what's
I'm not even trusting myself.
You're making everything worse.
Jasmine, what are you doing here?
I'm helping her find herself.
I grabbed Jasmine's arm. I'm like, you're actually helping me, and we have stuff to do. Come on.
I told you, I have stuff to do today. I can't have sex with you.
Jasmine.
You'll have to wait.
Supposed to do that?
Lance is gonna come over and grab your hands, Sophie.
Jasmine.
Yeah.
I'm not asking to have sex with you.
You're not asking.
No.
Well,
You're not
okay.
supposed to ask.
Okay, can I finish gathering you guys up here? Like I'm almost done, and then you guys can go.
You're already almost
Try.
finished? We haven't even started.
Jasmine, sweetie.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're my friend. I'm gonna start ushering. Go, come on, back to the ship, back to the ship, back to the ship, back to the ship.
Sophie, do you want to wear this?
Am I supposed to want to wear anything? Am I supposed to wear clothes? Am I supposed to not wear clothes? Should I throw out my entire closet because that's what my uncle told me to wear? Or should I wear it because I enjoy wearing it, but I don't know what I like, and I don't know if I'm supposed to like what I like because I was told that what I was told to like wasn't what I liked.
Cylph'e.
In order, as best I can, you shouldn't wear nothing because that's illegal. You should wear this if you want to. You shouldn't throw out all your clothes unless that's what you want to do. And if you don't know what you like because your uncle told you what to do, then maybe you can find out what you like without someone telling you what to like.
But how am I to trust that I'm going to like something without someone telling me to like it now? I'm just so
try it.
easy
See
to
what-
manipulate, apparently.
No, you're not easy to manipulate. You just got manipulated very young. And if you don't know what you like, that's fine. You
But
can figure
Uncle
that out.
says I would be left alone forever if I don't do what he does.
And your mom said that that's not...
But Jasmine told me not to trust my mom.
Yeah, you should trust your mom over Jasmine.
But Jasmine always tells me the right thing.
That's not true.
But she tells me she does.
Do you remember when Jasmine was trying to get us to break up by lying about me?
Yeah,
That's out of context.
So,
but she was wrong there.
yeah. Listen, it doesn't have to be about trust. You might not know what you like. You can find that out. And if you decide that what you thought you liked isn't it, you can try something else.
Really?
Yeah, why not?
But what if...
And no matter what happens, you're not going to end up alone, because we're here.
But what if I don't get a husband? And then you guys are all like, but she's not noble. But I'm not supposed to think that.
But nobody cared if you were noble. Nobody, when we first came here, they didn't care if we were nobles or not, because we were just fugitives.
I must be the fugitive.
Well, we can dress like fugitives,
Okay.
and I think we can handle the husband piece.
I'm
Fugitives
no longer
can't
married.
afford a lot of cloth. They have to wear as little as possible.
How does
Let's
dice
go.
creation ability?
Help with the store. Okay. He's gonna
You can
offer you
create
his
a
hand.
non-magical item within 10 feet that is
Mhm.
up to 220
Take you.
gold in value and lasts for 4
She's
hours.
very in her head. The end.
And how often?
Once per day.
Okay.
As you guys would arrive on the ship, Cylph'e and Lance would jog to catch up with you guys. As you guys would all find yourself at this strange metal ship.
All right.
With your new
We go back to the
lock-picking
little
tools in
great
hand.
thing.
I'm telling you, the lock's just broken.
We made lockpicks, Jade.
Jasmine.
Or Jasmine. Fuck.
So inconsiderate of you.
Just
You
try
look
it.
nothing alike.
Listen, they were really difficult when Jade was doing them, and you got them, but it looks like they are difficult and they don't all just happen easily.
I got like 10 made or whatever. I don't know how much that would cost.
Well, if you weren't spending the whole day, it would have been like 3 of them made, because that would have taken like 3 hours.
Okay.
I'm wearing a new dress, by the way.
And
Same
it costs,
buffs?
Like 5 gold.
And when does the bard's dice go up? By the way, what level?
Oh.
D8s or D10s?
Oh, it's a D10 now.
Is it at
Oh!
11?
It is. It's,
Okay.
Fucking great.
wow. She's gotten a +2 to X.
Yeah, she will recast the spell. She's starting to burn through spell slots at this point, but she will
So am I. This is worth it.
recast it.
You should also count her inspiration. She's given out like 3 or 4.
She's given out 3 currently. And,
Sophie.
so she has 2 left.
2 left.
But we can take like an hour rest
And get them
and
back.
get them all back.
So inspiration, guidance.
2D and 2 4s.
Yeah.
I'll use the orders.
You lost it immediately.
I lost both dice.
Good job, Alex. Good job, my man.
That is a 31.
A 31 is not going to be enough.
With these good tools and knowledge of the lock?
Correct. 35 is the base DC. 37
It
is
goes
without
down by
knowledge
1
of the
every
law.
time we do a door. So
Okay.
it went from...
I don't know, guys.
And you got this. You've done it 3 times, twice now already.
You're back to the same position of like, you can switch and use another one of the ones, but the thing is, there's a part you just kind of have to force, and there's a chance of breaking the lockpick when you try it.
You got this. We made extra picks.
But if I break it, like, it's not gonna work anymore. And then you're all gonna be mad at me.
Okay, actually, I have an idea. Adalia,
Yeah.
I hand her one of the picks. Can you, and she's going to use her creation ability to make a magical version of the pick. But it's not magical, but it creates itself.
Yeah. Performance of creation.
Up to 225 gold, lasts for 4 hours. If it breaks in the lock, it'll dissipate after 4 hours. And it'll
Okay.
be in there.
Yeah. Okay. She can make a magical like she can make sort of like proto illusory version of it that won't remain forever stuck in the lock.
Okay, well I'll use that one.
So you still have inspiration because there's font.
Yeah.
You got advantage, right?
Yep, that's a 30.
Okay. You guys have found a way around this. There's no way for the lock to be permanently broken at the moment. So you will eventually get into this. But it's going to be 4-hour chunks at a time. So go ahead and just roll me a d4.
It's a 4.
4! So it's going to be 2 days of, like, coming...
I'm fine with that.
breaking,
Let's just
coming
snap to
into
the
I
next
don't
part.
wanna.
We have dinner tonight still.
Okay.
Yeah, well, you don't have to be there the whole time. You break it off, you go...
Yeah,
wait
you
for
can
it
go
to
for
dissipate,
dinner.
You come
Yeah.
back 4 hours later, you try it again. And
Guys, this
ad
is so
nauseam.
hard.
It's worth it. You've already literally made 20,000 gold in like 4 hours.
Ugh.
If you don't want to do it, you don't have to.
You guys are so mean to me.
As that would take us to dinner. You guys would find yourselves back at the house. Has Jasmine been convinced to keep trying this? Was that what that was?
Yeah.
Okay.
But she's whining the whole time.
Just griping for 2 days.
Sorry, before we go to dinner, can
Yeah.
we just go through what we find
No,
and stuff?
you're not in yet.
This is dinner of like day 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ugh.
As you guys would find yourself at dinner, your mother is there, and she has calmed down a fair bit at this point. You can see it's more turned to like sadness. It kind of hangs on her brow at this point, as she is sitting down.
I'm in a fully
to eat.
black cloak.
Is that what you bought?
I've stopped wearing color. I don't know what I'm supposed to like.
That's a lot of eyeshadow.
Yeah. That's who I am now.
Why do you have one black snake hanging in front of your face?
Because they changed that way. It's not a phase.
Tonight!
I really like this.
No
Like,
one's supposed to like me! I'm gonna walk away!
I lean over to
I'm just
Jasmine.
saying lower cut is always an option.
Cylph'e's going through her emo phase.
I turn, I'm like, it's just a phase. Jasmine, she just doesn't need you right
It's
now.
not a phase!
Sylph'e, you scrub the black off the one
No, I
snake.
don't.
You don't? You're leaving it? Okay.
Yeah.
She
That's
just,
who I am.
It's
Jasmine,
angry. It
she
does
just
not like-
doesn't need you right now.
Yeah, you know, that's fine.
Nice to see you all, Cylph'e.
Yeah, when I was
Hello.
25, it was a similar thing.
I see you're trying something new with your makeup.
This is who I am now.
And how do you like it?
Am I supposed to like anything? Ever? No! Life is suffering.
We're getting there.
Think it will be a rather boring life if you don't like anything ever.
But I don't know if I'm supposed to trust anything that I like, because what if it's not me liking it? I don't know.
Who would be liking it?
I don't know.
Me neither.
Would you like food?
Stop using the word like!
Would you eat food?
No. Yes, I'm really hungry.
Okay.
What would you
Starts to
eat?
come down. Your mother is just kind of watching you, and you have thoroughly distracted her from what's on her mind, as she is like somebody watching a bug in an enclosure, just like interested as she watches you
Will you eat
grappling with this.
sausage?
Why do I want sausage? I'd grab it from the plate.
Okay. Will you eat cabbage?
Don't look at me with a cabbage in your hands.
I'm not touching it. I'm gesturing at it. I wouldn't.
Don't even gesture at it.
Well, I'm full. I ate my 2 cabbage leaves for
You're
dinner
supposed to
today,
eat
but
it.
uh,
I don't want to eat anything! I'm really hungry.
You start grabbing things and having like a genuine moment of like, do I like this, or is this someone else tasting this?
I mean,
Who's tasting
you
this
really
food?
don't have to eat much of anything.
Is my name really Cylph'e?
Yes.
What if it's Stacy?
It's
What if it's...
Cylph'e, darling, I named you.
Can I get Cylph'e?
You know, it's not like you went through your whole life not learning anything. Just some of the things you learned were wrong.
I was supposed to figure anything out, ever! There's this, and there's this, and there's that person, and now people are telling me this, and I'm that.
What I'm trusting your friends to do is point out when some of your thoughts are maybe not so true. But that doesn't mean everything is not true. So lean on them to let you know when you are thinking wrongly. But trust yourself other than that.
For example,
I don't know if you should absolutely trust everything Jasmine says is wrong.
I don't think you should trust everything Lance says because he's just trying to sleep with you.
I'm gonna turn to
Nope,
Cylph'e.
I'm not. He's looking at you like, I promise.
I turn into Cylph'e. I'm like, Cylph'e, so for example, like,
What?
indiscriminately killing children.
It wasn't indiscriminate. It was right in the middle
It was
of
a
the street.
specific. It was a specific child for a
It's not
reason.
my fault that they were
I don't
running
think
it.
you understand the word indiscriminately.
Well, yeah, it was a specific child. It wasn't just any kid. It was an asshole.
I'm just saying, killing kids might be something that was influenced on you.
I think my sister taught me that
I
one.
think that was her uncle. That's not.
This is yeah.
Either way, maybe a behavior we want to curb.
What?
And why should we not trust Jasmine?
I think Jasmine says everything right.
Jasmine has some pretty strong views on relationships and that they should be manipulated,
Transactional.
transactional.
I feel like you guys are putting words in my mouth. I live my life, and I'm happy. Are you happy?
See? Manipulative.
Lean on the group. Maybe don't trust any one of them. Get a wider opinion from them.
Okay.
Danon's super happy, aren't you, Danon?
Yeah. I'm very happy.
Don't fucking lie to me!
Couldn't be happier.
Really?
Nothing
You
wrong.
couldn't be happier?
I couldn't.
There's nothing that could be happening
Nothing
that
that could make me happier.
Really?
Really.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
You've hit the peak.
I've hit the peak
Wow,
of happiness.
good to know. I guess
There's no communication that we
I guess-
could have that would
I guess
make
we'll
me
do
any more
nothing
pleased.
else then. We'll
Yeah,
stay
that sounds
exactly
good to me.
where we are forever.
That sounds great.
I'm
I
in
love
my
where we are. You leave.
Why do you always undermine me? I'm trying to make a point.
I'm going to have to trust you on this. Don't fuck it up. As Yurifey is going to stand up and leave the table
He's fine.
as well.
Well, that was a delicious
Night will
steak.
be a night, and I will fall for you.
Lance is just like head in hands, like just over his plate.
Yeah.
I mean, Lance, I'm just saying you're in a great position to deepen your bond.
At least one of us has to not try and manipulate her into believing exactly how we think. He's gonna get up and leave.
I'm teaching her the truth.
Door shuts behind him.
Did you just lock us in the kitchen?
I'm just gonna turn. I'm like, I'm gonna go incinerating the flesh in my magic shop.
Weird.
No, you exploded a person in my shop.
They exploded themselves? That sometimes happens to guys when there's too many women around.
I'm just gonna slowly shut the sliding door into the room.
So you're not married?
Yurifey left.
Oh.
It's
The
you and
"don't fuck
Danon.
it up" was the last thing she said. It
Yeah.
was
Okay.
you and Danon. Danon, who is not looking at you. That's-
Perfectly happy? What's that supposed to mean?
I was trying to support you.
Well, it kind of sounded like you're not happy.
I am happy. I'm happier than I've been in a long time. And, yeah, maybe our relationship's not exactly where I would want it to be, but that's
Well, whose fault is
as
that?
much my fault as anybody else's.
Anybody else? Are you saying it's my fault that you betrayed my trust?
No, Jasmine, I'm not saying that. I'm saying we're responsible for what we do now.
What would you want to do?
Take you on a fucking date.
Why?
Because I want to get to know you again. Properly. Without all of the subterfuge.
Don't you already know me? I'm not the one pretending to be someone else.
Okay, I want you to get to know me. I want to get to know us.
Do you really like cold showers?
Yes.
Divorce immediately.
Well, we're not going to work out.
I'm a high-value man, Jasmine.
I'm a hot commodity on the streets.
If I told you I knew where your river was,
What? He doesn't deserve this. He should go date someone less Jasmine.
there is no one less
Go for
Jack.
Jade.
So if I told you that I knew where your river was and didn't want to tell you, you'd be just totally happy with that?
I don't give a fuck about that river. I got told to find it because it's useful for the people above me. But yeah, I don't care.
Okay, and if I get kidnapped one day because of your river, you'll come rescue me?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And
Inside
if I
check.
get kidnapped because of the rivers, you'll come rescue me. Inside check.
Well, it's kind of your own fault.
What did you get?
I got a insight. Oh, that's Sedalia.
Oh, that's
15.
A 15? You don't see any sign of falsehood. He doesn't
yeah.
hesitate. Of course.
And you got the deal on the silk that I wanted?
No, I gotta go back and finish that.
Why'd you leave?
Because you called me panicking because you were blind.
Okay, well that seems like kind of the norm.
So I should ignore that? Because I'm not going.
No, obviously not.
Good. I'll go back tomorrow.
Like when tomorrow?
In the morning.
Right away?
That was kind of my intention.
You're just gonna take off?
I can stay into the afternoon.
Okay, but this thing has to get done.
Yeah, it does.
So where are we going?
I have to go back to the city that I was in.
No, like right now.
Oh.
Unless we're not,
No,
because you're too
yeah,
busy.
we can go now. Yeah, totally.
I've already eaten
There's a
my
garden.
cabbage for the night, so...
I was going to do dinner, but there's a garden I want to show you.
You like gardening?
I like nice gardens.
Okay.
Will you go out to see the gardens with me? Okay, we're going. He's going to stand up and grab your hand and start pulling you out.
So is this like...
Just spit it out.
You keep looking at me weird.
What do you mean
You always
weird?
look at me weird.
No, I'm just looking at you.
Okay, you look at me like that one guy who pushed me off a cliff looks at Cylph'e.
I don't understand what we're talking about.
He was
right
all
now.
like, we're meant to be together, have some horse armor for the horse.
Jasmine, I like you. I look at you like I love you. That's what I got.
Well,
Sorry if it's weird. I can't help it.
I just don't get why you're being all timid.
I'm currently dragging you out the door to go on a date. I
I
wanna
worked
get
really
less
hard to get you
timid
here.
than
This is all me. You were all like, you want to go on a date with me? Like,
I'm
pretty
sorry
please.
for asking and respecting your opinion. Let's go on a date.
okay.
Oh, God. He's gonna pull you out and take you out to some gardens. Oh. As, there's 2 more months of downtime to pass here.
So ship.
What was in the chest?
Oh, yes!
We're dealing with a ship now.
Yeah. You would make, you wait 2 days later, and this would be your final attempt, as it would click open.
Yes!
And you would be able to lift and look in.
Are
And
you
this
happy?
is rather like a deep bottom to this thing. And there are just a bunch of spots for swords. There are 2 of them left in here, and the rest are all missing. And the 2 are identical to the ones that you guys had found before.
Oh, fuck yeah. Lance!
Yeah,
Here. Throw him up with one of the swords.
I have a good sword.
Just sit with this one and test it out. I'm going to examine, like, I'll sit and do the examine thing with the other one.
Okay, these, if you look closely at these and the ones you found them using before, are all +1 swords.
What's his right now? +2?
Lance has I believe it's a +1 sword and a +2. Lance, yeah, he has a +1 sword.
Okay. Does anybody else want a sword?
I kind of have a sword.
Sylvie?
No, I don't use it.
Okay, we can sell them.
Or, like,
It's 2 more special swords.
should
Isaac?
Minnow have a sword because she got kidnapped?
So you have a total of 6. I mean, I guess I could use that instead of my axe, but
Your axe? No,
Axe
you
is
can't.
pretty
She
good.
can't. She can't use this sword. It has to be non-magical.
oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So
We could give Hunk a sword.
Do you really want to give Hunk a sword?
no,
He's
I don't
so
think that's a good idea.
Wrong.
Yeah, he's gonna cut his own leg off.
We could just call Sophie's mom.
I don't know that she's gonna help Hunk the same way she helped you
No.
guys.
Yeah.
What's the difference between me and Hunk? Really, like, we're both people.
I don't know.
She likes you, and Cylph'e cares about you.
Okay, but I care about Hunk.
I don't
And
think.
Sophie cares about me, so...
I don't think it's gonna. Cylph'e,
No,
do you think your mom would help Hunk if he hurt himself?
no.
Okay.
Where did you get that rock that constantly plays, like, weird music?
It's not weird music. It's my music, and I'm gonna listen to it.
Okay.
Like, you really got the wizard to cast Magic Mouth on it over and over again, so it plays the entirety of that emo...
not-
Will be the night that I will
All
not.
for you! Listen, they said Platinum Parade, and I said bet.
Lance, for his part, in like all of these adventures, has just been like world with open eyes with Cylph'e. Like he's just
Lance
nodding
just goes
along.
over. He's like,
I imagine
Sophie,
he has like
you
dyed
weren't.
like a lock of his hair black as well.
Sophie, you
Or
weren't
something.
gambling.
I'm
What do
gonna
you
gamble
mean?
if I want to gamble.
What do you mean bet? You weren't gambling.
I'll gamble if I want to gamble.
No, you're missing.
Is this, like, fishing net on your legs?
Yeah. I went to a fisherman and said, that looks pretty ugly, and I put it on my body.
It's like a thing people wear apparently. Yeah.
Sounds like the tattoos
Oh.
that are currently on mine.
Well, this is really, like, low caliber stuff. Someone could make a much higher grade version of this.
Don't do it.
Maybe I will.
Drive the sales as a lower grade.
I don't know where the logo would go.
There's not a logo. Make a
So-
tag.
We have 4 more doors
A
as well.
tag.
Yeah. So getting through one of them is a duplicate of the hallway on the first side. So the hallway with 4 doors, hallway with 4 doors. So the ship is just mirrored. On
Oh
the
man,
other
I'll
side.
make them like $50 and always
Sorry,
break the first time you wear them.
Hold on, I'm confused.
So the ship has an entrance on both sides of it. Both lead to a hallway with 4 doors. All of those 4 doors connect to the 4 middle rooms that you've already opened. So you've just found the hallway on the other side of the ship.
Okay, so we found everything in the ship.
As far as you know, yeah.
Oh man, Isaac, Majestic will stir
Does
that
anyone
you.
have?
There's no going back.
Do you have, as a paladin, you have find hidden doors or find
Well, I do.
traps? Or I thought they did.
I have locate object. I have
Also,
detect.
you guys have spent some
What's this?
time here. I think between the lot of you, you would be able to recognize the chair in the center is a spell jamming helm. So it is attuned to a particular person who may transfer that attunement to someone else, and then they may sit in it to become part of the ship and to command it.
Even if that person is not a, like if they die, could it be reattuned?
You'd have to put a new spell jamming helm in.
Okay, so it's unflyable.
It is currently inoperable unless somebody demolishes that helm and puts a new spell jamming helm in it.
Yeah, we don't know how to do. And is the ship movable?
Not without the helm.
Like if we just push it.
Yeah, it's difficult though because it's like it's hanging like 15 feet above the water, so it's not easy to push around. You could push it from the dock and get it like a little ways, and it takes some work.
Well, I can hook up a rope to it and just pull it with telekinesis.
Yeah, you could do that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna pull it. Where do we want to store it? We can't really store it at the mansion.
Why not
Where would we store it at
Like-
the mansion?
above the mansion?
The mansion is more than 15 feet high.
It doesn't go up?
I don't know.
You can push it up.
Okay.
Covers, whatever.
We pull it over to the mansion and we kind of like park dock it against one of the balconies.
Yeah, you can
And,
absolutely do that.
That way we'll never lose our
Like,
mansion
tie
because there's a
in-
giant moat above it.
Where we like chain and bolt it, and then I'll like weld the chain so that it can't be taken off.
Sure, yeah. You weld some like anchors on the outside of it, bolt it to one of
Okay.
your balconies, put the gangplank
So-
between it.
Here's our options. This is worth a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Would I have like an idea of what a ship like this would be worth?
You
They're
might have
worth-
some idea. I can give you like a
They're a shitload.
ballpark.
It's a shitload.
Do we really need the
It's
boat
not
then?
a shitload.
What?
Oh.
No.
Really?
Yeah, really.
How-
So, where am I? This is where my table is.
Because to getting a spelljammer like in D&D, like a ship in like in the D&D book and stuff.
So this is what's valuable with the ship is that it can hover and move in different things, but it's also quite small. And having it run from a spell jamming helm is a negative because that is something people can dispel, and suddenly your ship loses power.
Yeah.
So where is my table here? So an astral ship for on the very small side is like 3,000 gold, and that's for something that just functions in the astral sea.
3,000?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
This being able to function in like different environments and hover would probably be closer to like 20,000. So somewhere between 3 and 20,000 gold is what this thing is probably worth.
So we could just build our own ship. Like have our own ship. Like, but we could buy an astral ship.
Yeah, yeah. if
We
you
have
know
to
where
find
go.
an astral ship
Yeah.
to buy, though.
Well, we could literally go to the plane of fire and have one constructed.
You're going to have more luck in the astral sea itself. There are ports that you can go and you can buy a ship from. And the size range from galleon to dreadnought. A galleon is usually like 150 feet long or less. A dreadnought is 20,000 feet long plus.
Okay. Anyways, yeah. So we'll just leave this for now. We can either sell it or get it working. It's up to you guys.
Yeah.
How much for the +1 swords?
The +1 swords would be worth about 100 gold each.
Okay.
Oh! Majestic Wolf showed up, and he cast Baldness.
Fucking.
Great.
Man, why is everyone so obsessed with you being bald today?
He's also a doppelganger. It's definitely a Zune. Hello, Majestic Wolfster. It's nice to see you. He said, hello, everyone. Is this Spelljammer? No, they've just found a spelljamming ship because they got attacked by some people from the Astral Sea, but the campaign itself is not very spelljammery. Isaac needs to look up the definition of a shitload. Okay. With C1,
little.
it's in the same world as C1, and we have met some people from Campaign 1. Most recently was Amos showed up for a little while, but the actual plot itself is they're on another continent, dealing with other problems in the future from there. Although the next campaign will be much more closely tied to Campaign 1.
All right.
Campaign 0.
Sorry, the next 2 months of downtime?
Yeah, so is anybody getting up to anything important for the next 2
Yeah,
months?
you know the same stuff.
I'm kind of up to the same old spreading my empire, putting fish nets out on the market, widespread. Everyone's gonna become goth, and then Cylph'e's going to stop being emo because everyone's being emo and it's no longer cool anymore.
No, I'm human like everyone else, which means I have to follow the trends.
Alright, I'm gonna make really slutty. I have, if they're here, like, the storm merchants are on, like, my bucket list of distribution, networks to get into.
Yeah, you could sell to them.
Yeah, so that'd
it's
be...
going to take a bit of work to get an actual, like, distribution contract with them.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's on the market and popular, they will buy some of it and sell it. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I will, like, make sure that's a thing, just get that going, to see if it can ever, like, scale up from there. But yeah, it's kind of going. I'm spending, like, probably 10,000 a month on lifestyle.
Okay.
just looking living it up.
Very well. Yeah.
I'm also
that will get you into important places pretty quickly.
Yeah, and I'm also casually like praying about prophecy stuff, trying to figure out what that's all about. Cause
Praying about it?
yeah,
Okay.
trying to figure out.
You've been praying on this. Go ahead and just make me a wisdom check
Oh, okay.
or intelligence.
They are both great. That's a 2.
Okay. You pray on it.
Yep.
You live it up. You're gonna find yourself at a lot of important parties.
Always wearing rose thorn apparel.
Yeah, definitely showing off your brand.
Sponsoring a lot of athletes and stuff too. Like whenever there's like competitions or whatever.
There are a lot of warriors to be sponsored.
A lot of like the champions who go to the after parties after like winning a joust are always wearing like rose thorn apparel overcoats and stuff.
Yeah, I love it. Word is starting to spread of counterfeiting going on.
I deny it.
Lots of questions.
Like we are hard at work. If you like know anything about anything, always let someone know. And we are rooting it out at the source.
Okay. Lance, for his part, is spending most of his time with Cylph'e, as she is going through figuring out what she likes and what it means to like something.
Why are you around me all the time?
Because I love you.
Everyone says that.
I like this. This is a good attitude.
Hope not, but that's
My uncle loved me.
I think he does still love you. Just think he was maybe misguided on what that should mean.
Are you on his side?
Nope, definitely not.
Are you defending
Lance
him right
sticking
now?
up for the man who
Also
put sand
not
in his ear.
sticking up for him right now, no.
I turn my music up louder. Buy more of your hair a different color.
Yeah, alright. Sophie, go ahead and make me a perception check.
$21.
Well,
Oh, Majestic's
What's
gonna go
that
watch
plus
Campaign
10?
0.
21.
I hope you enjoy. 21. Okay, you would notice Lance is like with you through thick and thin on this. There are a couple of times that you see him kind of like mope away when you've been meaner to him, and a few times that he's looked like genuinely quite hurt, and been like, okay, yeah, I'll go do that.
He leaves.
this is good.
Uncle's right. I am gonna be alone because I'm trying to figure out who I am, and not even my boyfriend likes me. And I slam the door.
Slam the door on that. And always by the next day he comes back with whatever died, like piece of his hair died, but is back with you in it.
I'm telling you, that's a good sign.
What?
If you-
leaving?
Yeah, it means that like
doesn't
he
care
values
about
your
me.
opinion. And once he values your opinion, you can get him to do what you like.
I don't want to get him to do what I like. I don't want anything! And I close the door.
Slam the door closed.
Alright, we're overreaching a little, that's fine.
She's emo teen. You know, like not goth.
Yeah.
Emo. Like,
I would be 20 again.
everything's wrong, and she hates her life, and nothing can go right.
Just picturing Lance with his mohawk, all different colors. The rest of him not really like matching. Like he's got like pieces picked up from shopping with Cylph'e, but he looks kind of like somebody like emo-fied him. Not that he like leaned all the way into it.
Is fortunate that you are already in a relationship.
Thanks for that backhanded insult. I appreciate that.
I'm just saying you look very interesting.
Yeah, round 2 on the backhanded comments.
This is who we are.
That's who we are.
Yeah, if you want any clothes, I can hook you up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So if you want to go shopping for some rose
I don't want to do shopping. I just want to wear this black cloak.
We're good with our cloaks.
But you can get clothes because you can look hot.
Well, he can look like Lance, but
Thanks for the offer. I'll come by and look at some stuff.
yeah. Cyrus!
Hmm?
Come buy clothes.
I guess. I got some stuff I gotta pick up.
Are they fireproof?
No.
No, I have to get those made special.
Because if they're fireproof, he doesn't buy more.
But I got a few things I gotta pick up for the hub anyways. I haven't named it yet, but...
Yeah, you got that plane of fire portal now. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I have to figure out something that can see.
Is it like comfortably hot there?
Yeah, it's doable. Like, people from Material Plane could live there.
What kind of clothes do they wear in the plane of fire?
I'll, like, explain a bunch of different... Well, it depends on the race, and
so different.
it's really diverse.
Wait,
That's
they don't
like
all
saying-
wear the same thing? Like,
Well, it's like saying in...
Not everyone conforms.
Yeah.
thank
like a
you,
whole plan.
thank you, Sophie.
Yeah, it's a big...
You're always around to
it's a
the
big
jut
thing.
in when I least
Once I
expect
get
it.
things, once I get things all like set up for you guys, I'll be able to take you guys. It's pretty cool. It's Ramesh. Ramesh?
I believe it's Varnish.
Sorry?
Varnish.
What does it
Oh,
mean
right.
in Dwarvish?
I have no idea. I think it's some type of like colored
What's that mean?
see-through lacquer that you put on wood and other
It
things.
means hot place.
Oh, varnish.
It's Varnish. It's a hot place.
Yeah, it's called varnish.
Well, I mean, we have a place called Yellowstone, so it's really not.
it's on brand for how people name things.
But yeah, it'll be good once I have things set up. But it also is really close to the plane of water, so there might be some stuff there. But
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
So, what will end your 5 months of peace is a storm rolling in. Dark storm clouds rolling over and concentrating around the glass mountain. Lightning starting to strike out with regularity from there. And people starting to talk about a giant who stands on the mountain and is meditating there.
Fuck. It's Wogros.
Wogros has returned to clouds, despite the presence of Lily Mantis. She would come to visit you all. Right. Well, seems he's not completely scared of me. So what's the plan?
So something we found is... Sorry?
I don't know.
He's immune to a lot of damage. What did we learn that he was immune to?
The only thing that you saw able to affect him was the elders of the Thunderblade sect and your dagger are the only things you've seen had any effect on him.
I can hurt him with this. And I hold up the Tinder Blade to her. It doesn't go hard all the way through, but it at least hits him a little bit.
I imagine I can cut him. Do we want to try to challenge him?
I'm down. What about you guys?
I don't know.
Let's get my death sooner than it needs to
See,
be.
that worries me a little. I don't know.
You got your helm. You can teleport away.
Aren't I supposed to be able to do something?
Shield.
I don't feel like... I don't know.
Yeah, the only... Cyrus has gotten the only piece to fight him.
There is something you can do, as Yurifey would enter and sit down as well. You can fool his eyes that see the future.
How?
I think if you focus on it, you will find your God helping you. No,
I've
I do
been
not know the details.
Praying so much, like once a week.
Oh! She means like the Storm Giant's foresight. You
I
might
don't
be
care
able
how
to-
many sites he has.
And we don't need to challenge him. I'm sure he will come to us when he is ready. And we will play a little trick on him when it comes to Cylph'e.
Okay.
Well, if you have a plan, then that's cool, because I don't have a plan.
We should set up ground of our choosing for him to fight us.
It will be above the city.
Damn it.
We are going to need to fight him, and we are going to need to fight him seriously, like we are really trying to defeat him. despite our lack of opportunity to truly do so. Nobody try too hard to get yourself killed, and Cylph'e, you are going to sit out.
Okay. Why?
Because I am going to arrange a duplicate to take your place.
Like
Okay.
a real person?
You will kill this duplicate, and you will convince him that it was truly Cylph'e. And then we flee. We can come back later, as long as Cylph'e is dealt with. We should leave you alone.
Okay, but is this like a real person that we're murdering?
No.
Okay. Is it a doppelganger?
It is not a doppelganger.
Okay, but we'll have
Is
to
it
make
from
it.
Raylan?
Her magic will be instrumental, yes.
We'll have to make it convincing, though.
It will be very convincing.
No, but I'm saying we will have to make the fight convincing.
Yes.
Because if he feels like we're just there half-assing it and we're not really, he's not stupid.
If we are lucky, it will be quick, but we must fight seriously and tenaciously. As I said, none of you put yourself in a position where his only option to get to Cylph'e is to kill you, and we should be fine. Yes?
Okay.
Jasmine, your job starts when the fight starts. He must think what he is fighting is really Cylph'e, and he must think what he is killing is really Cylph'e.
What do I do?
Pray tonight and ask for instructions, I suppose. I do not know the details.
Okay.
Then, we should be ready now. I do not know what day or hour he will come, but I imagine he will announce himself. We should be ready at all times. Are we fine with this?
Or
Yeah, whatever.
should I just go to wherever I'm going?
No. You should stay.
Go hide in the basement. We'll come get you when it's safe.
Jasmine, can she borrow your cap for longer? She will need a disguise.
Okay.
There. Then everything is dealt with. Eventually, you will need to go talk to your uncle, and you should bring your friends, and prove to him that you are as capable as I have promised.
Why does he care? Why does he matter?
His family.
Whatever, sure.
And Cylph'e, I love you.
Love you.
I'm going to go prepare. As she will leave. Well, I'm still not sure how I'm going to help here. I think I'll watch this one if it's all a ruse.
Who's talking?
This is the mantis.
Won't that make it seem more like a ruse?
I can watch from far enough away.
Alright.
What are you all doing to prepare? Oh! Marin showed up! Hi, Marin! They said, I just remembered you're doing this. Only hours later. I hope it's been going well. It has been, yeah. Yeah, no, just approaching impending death. That's all.
Yeah, just a little.
I'm gonna go pray to my lord.
Okay, you are going to make a
My
prayer
Lord
to
and
the Lord of
Savior.
Lives. And what are you praying? What are you saying in your prayer?
Look, I know you haven't been talking to me
A little
for
bit.
months or whatever, but it's kind of make or break time. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing, and everyone just tells me that I should already know, and I could really use your help. I mean, how do I fool prophecy or whatever?
There's no answer.
Okay. I'm just gonna go to bed.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess we're just waiting to see what Wogros does.
Cylph'e, are you doing anything to prepare?
Nope.
Then Jasmine. Oh, we had somebody show up. What is this? Lauren said, hello, that's my favorite thing to do. Maybe they only read Twitch chat. Let's see. Yeah, you're right, Patient Zero. We do only read Twitch chat.
Yeah, we don't read TikTok or YouTube chat. So.
Also Majestic said there's a campaign 0 on YouTube. Does that come before C1? Yeah, so I made our first campaign 0, because it started out pretty rough, without the same sort of polish that I want. So this is campaign 1 that we're in, and campaign 0 is the one before. Also, part of the first campaign is missing, and so this is the first one that shows up on podcasts. Since it's the only one on podcasts, that's why I put it as campaign 1. That way, somebody finding it doesn't think they need to go back for something. But yeah, so campaign 0 is the one you're looking for. That's the earlier campaign. As Jasmine. Oh, also, hello, Patient Zero. Nice to meet you.
Woo!
This is their first time chatting. Or is it? Wait, I don't see a first time chatter. No. If you don't read those chats, how come you stream to them? Well, we are able to see the TikTok chat, but we just stream everywhere. We tell people at the beginning, if you want to chat with us, jump on Twitch. And if you want to chat with us off stream, you can jump on Discord. But yeah, we just stream to them to reach a wider audience. But we don't actually, sadly we don't, like they have a multi-stream chat channel, and it doesn't actually work. Doesn't actually all come through, so that's why. So Jasmine, you find yourself coming to wake in a stone room. A luxurious armchair set to one side, another one facing kind of towards it, but more towards a fireplace on the one side, and a big puff of cigar smoke coming from the back of the chair that you can see.
Hi.
Come sit.
Alright.
So, as you turn and you can see Garmat sitting there, rings in his hand, cigar in his mouth that he takes out to look over at you, fire crackling in the fireplace, a kind of lopsided grin on his face. Let's talk.
Okay.
Still got complaints?
What am I supposed to do?
Well, that part's easy. Just lie.
Okay. Like, I just look at him and... What? Like...
You have to tell him what it is you want him to see. So when you meet him, tell him you're here with Cylph'e, ready to fight him. When she dies, tell him he's succeeded, that she's gone. But it's easy. Just lie. I'll do the rest.
Okay. Why haven't you been answering me?
I thought I'd give you some time to cool off. Last time we talked, you threw a bit of a fit.
Yeah, well... I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
I'm not here to tell you what you're supposed to do.
Alright.
So, I help where I feel like it. And the rest is up to you.
You're not gonna let bad things happen to me?
I'm not going to stop all bad things happening to you. But there's a lot that won't get past me.
Okay.
Your life becomes really boring to watch if I run it for you.
Well, this is stuff, I don't know how to deal with this.
That's part of the fun.
Okay. Well, I'll lie to him, I guess.
Good.
Are you lying to me?
No. None of this works if I do that.
Are there doppelgangers still pretending to be my friends?
What happens if I answer that question?
Everybody dies.
I don't know. It's just getting kind of old.
No, there's not. Your friend had her memory tampered with.
Okay.
My opinion.
Well, I guess it's time to wake up, Jasmine. As your eyes would open, and it would be morning, you'd find yourself in your bed the following day. Are you gathering with your companions to describe what you found, or...?
Yeah.
Okay, then you guys would probably all meet for
In an hour
breakfast.
after I get ready.
Yeah. They've eaten breakfast at this point as
Yeah.
you eventually make your way down. Also, Patient Zero said a hint, I'm definitely not a new viewer. Okay. I looked at the multi-stream, so now that there's been chats in other places, there was some permissions I had to go give it. They said, I'm very sad. Not only did Clumsy Dragon close, but another gaming store that was close to my place also shut down. And now the closest one is Warp. Oh, okay. You're local. Hello,
Which one?
Patient.
Warp 1 or Warp 2?
Yeah, but it won't
Warp
show me
3.
the old chats from
Whoa.
YouTube, so I'm afraid I can't see them. I'm sorry. I went to look at the multi-stream thing. Warp 1, they said.
Warp 1, okay. I know relatively where you live.
Ooh.
That's a threat.
But yeah, it sucked.
That's a threat.
Hold on. So,
With the
did
blind- with
We'll
the
be there
blind
after
man,
stream.
it was
Anyways,
hypothetically
sorry.
where you'll be.
Clumsy Dragon closed down though? Shit.
Yeah, it did.
Yep.
I
Very
didn't
sad.
know that. That sucks.
You started paying attention more then.
So you guys will find yourself having finished up breakfast. Jasmine comes down. You get a good sleep, so you look refreshed as ever as she comes down late for breakfast. Morning.
Oh, good. My breakfast is still there. I grabbed like one cucumber.
They know your schedule.
Hi.
Jasmine, you
Yeah.
forgot your half a raspberry.
Oh, right. Yeah. Gotta have a balanced diet.
Sorry, Patient.
Okay, so apparently all I have to do is lie to him.
Oh, okay.
I just lie to the giant and then he believes me.
Okay.
I don't know. Should be easy, apparently. Super confident.
Well, it's better than what we had before.
Yeah. Well, I guess we're ready then.
Yeah.
Also, the name is revealed. It's Hive Tyrant.
Patient 0.
I knew it.
Hello, Hive
I knew I
Tyrant.
recognized the
Welcome
424.
back. You're right. I'm not bald. It's just balding. So thank you.
all
Damn good
the
mics.
stress
I
of
could hear
the
Daniel rubbing his arm. Yeah. The mics are much improved from the early game, aren't they?
Oh yeah, I gotta stop rubbing my arm. Yeah, sorry about that.
Last game he got a tapping check as well.
Well, is Sylvia just hiding?
I don't know.
Well, we're waiting for Wogros to make a move.
Yeah.
Mom said I shouldn't leave, so I'll be here when he comes.
Well, we're hiding you, right? I think we should hide you in the basement.
Yeah, we don't have to stay in the basement all the time, Bubby.
I think Yurifey's handling what happens with Cylph'e.
Alright.
Yeah, but so Cylph'e's supposed to stay out of the fight.
Yeah, and she didn't tell me where to go and not to hide and not to leave. So
Okay,
I'm
well,
just here.
stay in the house and don't be seen, or else it'll ruin whatever the fake she's gonna do.
Yeah, I guess Yurifey will tell us when it's time.
What if we just run?
Yeah,
I mean, we could try that, but
but I think you would find us.
It doesn't really work for me though.
Yeah.
Like Clouds is my home.
I know. But aren't there like real heroes or whatever? Like,
I think this time we are the real heroes.
Enter Justice League.
Insert montage.
don't feel like heroes. We don't know anything happening. We're just expected to go along with whatever anyone tells us, and we don't get our own choices. Wow, what great heroes we are.
Sounds like life.
We do have choices.
I mean, I'm down with the runaway plan.
No. Too much effort's been put into this. And I also care about the clouds.
Yeah. Well, I've got Kafir already.
Who?
What?
My horse.
Oh yeah.
There's a name?
Yeah.
That's nerdy.
The Pegasus?
Yeah, Pegasus.
Or does it have its own name that you learned?
It had its own name. Yeah.
Oh, well that's, I guess, a little less weird.
Yeah. Thanks for jumping to that conclusion.
Well, you just seem like the kind of guy who would name his horse.
Yeah, I usually do name my horses.
Yeah.
Everybody
my
names their
point.
horses.
Yeah, it's a regular thing.
Regular thing people do.
If you don't name your horse, you're actually the weird one.
Kind of strange. Yeah.
I also named my horse, but like in a not
What do you call them?
weird, possessive way.
Horse?
Wow.
Roach?
Sugar Daddy.
Meat.
Those are all terrible names.
Yeah.
Why would anyone name a horse after a bug?
I don't know.
They don't even have the
I
same
don't
number
know.
of legs.
Yeah. I mean, maybe some bugs do. Also, to catch up, Hive Tyrant also said, are you guys going to use the new books when they come out this fall? I've already pre-ordered mine. We're going to look at them. Yeah, it's looking likely.
There's a lot that
they're-
I would want to use.
Yeah.
They are fantastic, and it looks like it's relatively easy to just. You don't even have to start a new campaign.
Yeah.
We can even port this one easily.
Like everything, though, I assume there will be things that we just choose to do.
Yeah.
What works best for
We'll
us.
take a look and take the good bits. And then they said Hive Tyrant themselves might put together a game if they can find 3 victims. I mean, players. That'd be fun. You have to tell us your adventures. You gotta tell us what happens.
Yeah.
Okay, they said I so want to play the new Warlock and Rogue. I haven't looked at any of the classes yet, but Dan and Alex have been looking into that for us. So
They're good.
They know what's
Yeah.
up. So, it would be a few days later the lightning would stop. The storm doesn't dissipate, but the lightning stops falling. You all would hear a voice booming out. Well, I've put it off as long as I can. Time to come out.
I cast Fire Shield on myself.
As you guys hear Wogros' voice fall over the bed.
I go in the basement.
Your mother would come out. Cylph'e, if you want to disguise yourself. As your mother steps back, and you see a copy of Cylph'e standing where she was.
Mom, is it you?
Yes. Your mother's voice would speak to you, not the copy.
What if I turn into her and she turns into me? You're really
You could, but there's now 2 people there. There's a Cylph'e standing there, and your mother standing behind her.
Alright. I light
You
up the
can
fire.
hide out on the ground here and watch if you want.
Okay.
Let's go up. As wings are going to come out of your mother's back, and she is going to fly her way up. As the other Cylph'e is going to winged boot fly her way into the air, and you guys can see Wogros standing there. He's more put together than you've seen him before. Robe falling properly around him, no signs of battle. He has his sword held in his offhand as he's just standing in the air about 80 feet above the manor. As that's where we're going to end for the evening.
Fantastical.
We had a few chats. Lost said I'm open to DMing another campaign if you want to stream it at Patient Zero. And then Patient said, I wonder if Isaac is like me and always has to DM and never gets to play. And then they are intrigued by Law's offer. And Law said, I've been a DM for 20 years, all the way back to 2E. I can world build on the fly. And then Patient Zero has been DMing since they were 13, and they always end up DMing. Many said, I do get to play. I do. Every other Monday and every Thursday. So I don't only DM, I do get to play, but I sure DM a lot more than I play. I have 3 campaigns on the go that I DM. And then last time I prefer to do Homeworld World because it's too much to remember official lore. Yeah, I agree. It is a lot to... And you end up just looking for stupid shit of like, can I do this or am I going to fuck with something later?
Yeah.
Folks, thanks for joining us. That's been our session this week. It is looking good for our transition to Mondays so that we can be back on a weekday and stop missing stuff for every long weekend. So that is hopefully coming sometime in the next month and a half. The campaign that was getting put off forever has finally started to move again.
Yeah.
Patient said, "No, you can't stop now. I just got here." Yeah, well, sorry. The Sundays worked so bad.
Yeah, it's not great.
They worked so bad. We missed so much.
But yeah, thanks guys. This is Adventure Corp once again. You can get us on YouTube if you want to see other stuff. Twitch is the best place to hang out with us. Get in our Discord. Go watch us on podcasts. Listen to us. And obviously, if you like what we do, share, like, follow, subscribe, get subs, however you want. It is September. So, get them in while you can. And just to throw it out there again, if people don't remember, something to know now. If you buy your Twitch subs through iOS or through the Google Play Store and stuff, you do pay more than if you go on your computer at home or onto a browser and get your subs through the actual Twitch website. It is cheaper to get it through the Twitch website. So yeah, so just a way if you want to save some money.
That is the place to buy at the moment.
Awesome. We're gonna raid somebody and
so we're gonna run a quick 1-minute ad, and then we're gonna raid somebody. Hopefully we can find somebody fun playing some D&D. Stick around for all that. Patient Zero casts Time Stop to prevent us from ever moving our days. They're gonna hot law up on Discord. Which
Cool.
Of course, is supposed to be hit them
yeah,
up.
hop on our Discord, guys. All right, we'll see you soon.
Okay, folks.
Bye.
That's us signing off.
Bye.
Bye.